Good evening, everybody, and thank you for joining us for another episode of Quest for the Cure. I'm joined by an amazing cast of characters, and I look forward to getting them to introduce themselves. But first, I'm going to tell you a little bit why we're playing D&D tonight. We're playing D&D to raise money for Duchenne muscular dystrophy research through a charity called Jesse's Journey. Duchenne is a disease that affects about 1 in 5,000 kids, usually boys, and there's no cure, which is why we're questing. We've raised about $17,000 so far, and we're excited to keep going because until there's a cure, we will keep our quest going. In case you may not know me, my name is Gary. I'm the editor of FortNerd.com and the host of the Cocked Eye podcast. We wouldn't be here without some incredible sponsors, and I want to give them a bit of a shout out before we get too far into things. Legendary Pants is our presenting sponsor, and they've been with us almost since the beginning. We've all been furnished a set of amazing dice, multiple sets from Legendary Pants, so thank you to them for continuing to sponsor our event and support this charity. We're so grateful to you. We also have a few new sponsors that I want to give you some information on. Talon and Claw makes really fine wooden products, including Dungeon Master screens, dice vaults, wooden dice, and more. They've given us a ton of things that we're giving away tonight and are included in our silent auction, so do check that out as well. And they're running a Kickstarter right now for gemstone dice, so hopefully somebody in the chat is going to send you the link so that you can check it out. There's only one more day left, so do check it out because their dice are beautiful. Of course, I have to say thank you to D&D Beyond, who's provided us a legendary bundle, which we are auctioning off for charity. It's currently at $500 for our friends watching from the United States. That's about 50% of what you'd pay in American dollars. So I know I'm going to talk about the silent auction here in a second, but thank you to D&D Beyond for joining our squad as well. And our newest sponsor, we're really proud to add Beetle and Grimm's Pandemonium Warehouse to our team. They've just come on board. You saw their video for the Shadowy Silver edition of Van Richten's Guide to Ravenloft. That is releasing in June, but you can pre-order now at the link that is going to be in the chat. As I mentioned, we have a silent auction running right now, and we have some incredible prizes. We have a $75 gift card to Dwarven Forge and their hand-painted Dungeons and Dragons terrain. We have the legendary bundle. We have a deluxe edition of Tasha's. We have seats to play games with us. So please do check it out. There's a lot of good stuff there. Now, I don't want to take up too much time talking because ultimately our players are why you're here. So why don't they introduce themselves? Ed, please go first.
Gosh. Hi, I am older than dirt. My name is Ed Greenwood, and over 50 years ago, I created the Forgotten Realms. So it's all my fault.
Yes, that's true. Amy.
Hi, I am Amy Lynn DeZora, one of the community managers for the D&D Adventures League, which is the organized play system for 5th edition D&D. Ed's a tough act to follow, so I don't have anything clever to share.
Emma?
Well, I may not be as old as dirt, but maybe old as dust. I don't know. We'll see. My name is Emma. I'm a Toronto-based comedian and actor, and I'm very excited to, of course, be a part of this cast, as always. And I currently the storyteller for Cyberpunk Independence, which is a live play cyberpunk campaign with Amy and Gary and some other great talent. And yeah, happy to be here again.
Blair.
I'm working on my white long beard. I'm trying to get as old as dust. There's a couple little flecks in there. I'm Blair. Work at Respawn on the Star Wars franchise as a producer. That's it. I'm so excited to be here. I love playing with this group and raising money for the charity. It's awesome.
Yeah, no matter how much you donate, he can't divulge anything about Jedi Fallen Order 2. I've asked.
I don't even know if that's a thing. I can't even confirm nor deny such rumors.
Oh, wow. Okay,
Level
Eric.
2 NDAs.
Eric. Oh, Eric, you're muted, buddy.
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
I'm Eric. I'm living with Duchenne muscular dystrophy. I just finished my second year at Carleton University. So I'm glad I'm in summer break now. And yeah, thank you everybody for coming out to support boys like me and other boys with Duchenne. Really grateful for your support.
Thank you, Eric. We're happy to have you in our game. It wouldn't be the same without you. And we have our sixth player. As you may know, every month we raffle off the final seat to play with this incredible group. And this month, that's your cue.
I'm Todd Shreve. I am very fortunate to get to play here with everybody. It's a thrill. I don't have a career in Dungeons and Dragons like many people here. I'm only as old as the Forgotten Realm, so just that much dirt. Exactly. Just thrilled to be here, frankly. Spend all my time DMing now. Glad to be a player for once.
Well, we're glad to have you, and there is a spot available for our next game in June. So please do consider taking a look at that once this game is over. But now that we've gotten all this administration out of the way, how about we play some Dungeons and Dragons?
That's what I'm here for. Let's do
Brilliant.
it.
Okay. When last we met, our heroes went on a journey, seeking a missing page from a book of great power called the Codex Cosmologica. The scholars aren't certain what powers the book may possess, but they think it may have some control over the space between planes. But until all the pages are covered and the magic returns, they cannot say for sure. It's rumored that the book was destroyed by a group of heroes some 100 years ago, for a purpose no one quite understands. For the past century or so, these pages have been appearing across Faerun. Nobody knows exactly how or why. This wonderful group picked up the second last page. Only one remains outstanding by the count of the Wizards Guild in Ravensbluff. A few days have passed since your last visit with Lady Delchandra, and you return with the missing page of the Codex Cosmologica. She told you that she'd be in touch with you once you had more information to share, but so far she hasn't communicated with you at all. It's been a more or less relaxing time over the last few days. Not much to bother you. You've been able to freely explore Ravensbluff, visit the shops, chat with the captain of the Osprey with whom you're familiar. Each of you has been able to indulge in your personal interests. Dr. Mordick, for example, has undertaken some recreational autopsies, all of which ended up in aneurysms, and Farkan was able to spend some time at the Wizards Guild, learning more and more from the senior scholars. It's a perfectly ordinary morning. All of you are gathered at the table of the small inn where you've been staying at Ravensbluff, which at this point is more or less your home away from home. And you hear a knock at your door and the sound of a breathless creature trying to recover. What do you do?
I don't hear it because I'm probably at the other end of the bar, trading drinks with Dr. Mordak.
Well,
Have you
being
tried this ginger
a
beer
noble
yet?
cleric, I will go to the door and say, "Hello, breathless creature, come in."
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll help with accompanying him into our room, I suppose.
You see a short creature with whom you're very familiar, Thorond. It's about a 4 foot tall, vaguely humanoid creature. They're wearing a cape with a hood, and the hood is drawn tightly around their face, so all you can see is their nose, and they look down at you like this. "Oh, hey, it's you. Good to... Just a second.
I'm getting better and better at being me all the time, and it's you.
Yeah. Oh, jeez. Hey, sorry, since I got this new job, I'm sitting a lot more than I used to. Whew. Okay.
New job?
Yeah, I'm the speaker. Haha, you did that to me. I thought we were friends.
And that's why you're here? Or are you running from the job?
No, I wanted to come and talk to you. I've heard you've had some stuff going down, and I really wanted to hear about how things are going, about your thoughts and your feelings. I heard you fought some aerial fire beetles. Is that true?
But of course it's true. And yes, I felt it deeply. My feelings are of the best. So, come in, come in. We shouldn't discuss this on the street. You
Oh
need to
yeah,
take a load off and relax, if you can relax.
Oh yes, very stressful job these days. But yeah, no, I'm gonna try. So Flip will follow you into the room, Thoron, and he's gonna sort of take a seat at the bar. Oh, he sees Grizzle. He's gonna at the end of the bar. He's gonna tap Grizzle on the side, and he waves at Farcan as he passes by, as Farcan came to check out and see who everybody was knocking at the door. Dr. Mordek is there, and Shadows Across Rooftops is in the back. Looks like she's taking some notes and just journaling as she's wont to do. So he sort of looks around and he says, "Is it true the flying fire beetles while you were on a ship in the middle of the sea? Is that real?"
I believe I was sober at the time, so I would have to say yes. Yes, it did happen.
Huh. Oh, okay. Well, he sort of come on, gather round, everyone. Let's be close enough so we can hold hands in a circle, because this is gonna be tough.
Kumbaya.
Who told you that? There, Flip. Who's spreading those tales?
Listen, you know me, Grizzle. I got my hand on the pulse of things that have a pulse, right?
Is that what we're calling it these days? Yeah.
Thorhunt. You can have inspiration. So he's like, yeah, no, the pulse of things. I hear. I'm around.
I feel like you've never been hip to anything, Grizzle or Flip. I'm getting the vibe that you're just. This is not true. Can I see if he's like lying to me or
Absolutely. You can make
bluffing
me
or
an
something?
insight check, and I will counter that with a deception check.
Oh.
Insight. Okay. That is a 21.
A 21. You think that he's being deceptive in the sense that he doesn't want you to know where he found out, but he doesn't. It's still Flip. You don't think he's like trying to outright lie to you. Just try to feel like he's hearing everything, but you can kind of tell that he's making a bigger show about it than.
It's not
probably is
malicious.
necessary. Exactly. There's no
Okay.
malicious intent whatsoever. It's just he's trying to seem like a bigger shot than maybe he is.
Okay. Cool.
Well, it Flip it. When you're 4 feet tall, you spend your entire life trying.
Hey, what's wrong with 4 feet tall little dudes here? It's like
No, because
my whole.
you earn it. You
Thank you.
inhabit that space.
I appreciate
Flip here
that.
has to stand on the shoulders of someone else to get to his 4 feet. Did I say that out loud? No, I didn't.
So before I have to briefly interrupt. My goodness, we have had some donations come in that I want to tell everybody about. Cod, you have been given a major boon, and that is once when you're hit in combat by an enemy you can see, you can use your reaction to make an attack against that enemy. You have to have a weapon, ability, or spell that can target that enemy, and you have to make that attack look good. Ed, you have also been given a major boon as well. Sorry, there's quotations involved in this. Cast it into the fire! No! Once per game, or once ever, you can force an enemy to re-roll a single d20 roll of your choice. You can keep that and use it when it becomes applicable. Somebody out there, I thought we were friends, is going to force me to re-roll my next good roll, which is unfortunate for me. You could have given me a re-roll, but you chose war instead. And some generous soul has donated $150 and is now the owner of a Kraken Dice Vault from Talon and Claw. Thank you very much for that generosity. We really appreciate it. There is still one Dice Vault out there at $75. So thank you very much for that. We really appreciate it. So back to you, Blair. No, he's not being malicious at all. He's just trying to seem like more of a big shot than he is.
Typical Flip.
Typical. It's exactly right. So he sort of looks down and says, okay. The scribes have found something in the library I thought you should see. Remember that poem you found a while back? You know, when the heart's guardians are freed, her aspect is revealed, blah, 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 blah. We found another part of it. It was tucked into a book on gnomish cooking, which is why it took so long to find. I mean, who wants to eat gnomish cooking, am I right? And Flip goes up to high five somebody.
No,
Well-
I love gnomish cooking. Are you insane? The cheese.
No, it's hard on the gnomes. We run out of them.
No, I was just kidding. Wow, I'm getting attacked from every angle here. No, I mean, I love me a gnomish goulash. The
Flip,
double.
you need to flip that racism upside down.
Oh my God, the double G is my jam. He looks over at shadows across rooftops and he's like, "Help me!"
Honestly, I feel like you've gotten yourself into this a little bit, Flip. But tell me what about the thing you found.
Right, we're going off track a little bit. Okay. It seems important, which is why I came to you right away. I mean, I fast walked all the way here from the cart that I rode over.
Which is why you were panting and
Exactly.
you were flippant.
Oh man.
Sorry, cleric. That's what we do.
The next verse goes something like this. But she who smiles may be our shield, should she find us righteous. And our homes will soon be healed, should the lady smile on us. It's not a very good rhyme, but it's the second verse of that poem. I don't know, what do y'all make of that?
Well, it sounds like we have to find a smiling lady. Do we think it's the same lady from the first part of the prophecy?
Make me a religion or history check. Anyone who has either of those skills.
I have one of those things. Let's do it.
I have history. Cool. Oh.
And a big ol' 11 for me.
So, 14.
14 for Ed.
I got a 23.
Oh, Farkan. Okay.
History check.
Jeez Louise.
How'd you do, Shadows?
I also got a 23.
All right. So Shadows and Farkan, both of you know. Actually, everybody knows who got over 10. That the goddess Timora is often known as the Lady Who Smiles. It's one of her epithets. She's also known as Lady Luck. She's a sister to Bishaba, who is the goddess who you've come up against in the past. Farkan and Shadows Across Rooftops, you both remember that you've dealt with a creature that claimed to be the aspect of Bishaba in the heart of the mountain.
And we totally didn't let her out or anything.
No.
I got a sword out of it, so I'm still thumbs up on that experience.
Yeah. And you also found the assassins with tattooed fingers. Okay.
They were the black. I have this note. They were members of the Black Fingers.
Totally.
Was that the name of their
They're the Black Fingers, and the Black Fingers are well known to be assassins of Bishaba. So definitely, you know that for sure. So like, listen, what do you think it all means?
It means I think you're having an aneurysm, Gary.
No, listen, this is totally how I sound. Don't even
From
think
the
about
valley.
it. Yeah,
Right.
like exactly. Like Trollheart might be a barrow, but like it's technically in a valley as well. So like don't even worry about it. So what do you think it all means?
It feels like there's some sort of test that we might have to pass, so that that Timora would find us righteous and act as a shield.
Oh, that's like a really smart. and I'm like so in tune with you right now. It's almost like we're sisters. Like I can't even. I can't even right
Totally. Totally.
now. Right? Yeah, like maybe that's true.
Is there
Here's
a
with Flip. Oh dear.
is there like a temple or a shrine to Timora that we could go ask questions at?
Like I hate to be that girl, but the Temple of Timora in Raven's Bluff is actually closed right now. There was some weird seismic activity and it was damaged last winter. Like the staff and the clerics have all been recalled to Mulmaster for the time being, but there is a shrine to Timora in King's Reach. Like it's just super north of here. Maybe the clerics can shine some light on that a little bit. Maybe. I mean, like, I don't know. I can't say for sure. Like, I can't promise, but you know.
Is this Flip talking to us?
Yeah, like this
Yes,
is
okay,
Flip.
that's
This
fine.
is totally
Okay.
Flip. This is totally how Flip sounds now.
Yep. Okay.
I love that.
I guess it would be totally more be like this.
Now I get it. Yep. I'm vibing on it now. Yeah, that's totally
Yeah,
Flip.
yeah.
Flip from the valley. Yep.
Flip from the
Flip
valley.
from the
Every sentence is a question.
Yeah.
Grizzle's still like stoked that he remembered the black fingers and is like just like vibing on that right now. So I don't really have a. I kind of want to like, should we investigate the crumbled ruin here? That seems suspicious. Or should we go to the new town to the real temple, or I guess the functioning temple?
It does seem a little suspicious that when we have to go there, it's closed. Like seismic activity could be from anything. It could be natural, it could be spells, it could be an earth aneurysm. Like
Right. I think I have a theory, perhaps,
yes.
that since we accidentally freed that person, Gashaba, whatever her name was. The thing did say that the world shall yield, so perhaps she might be doing this. So we should maybe go find this other lady, Tamora, and see if she can help us stop her. What did you say, sibling or cousin or something?
Wait, I'm sisters with Shadows Across Rooftops, and Bishaba is like sisters with Timora. Which sibling do you mean?
Gashaba.
Oh.
I think Gashaba's doing some stuff, and we need to go find Tamora to help us stop her sister.
That totally seems plausible to me, but like, I mean, I don't know, for real.
Thanks.
Disease.
I'm a little worried about this earth aneurysm thing that Shadow just mentioned. First I've heard of it. Need to write a book about this.
You could be first author on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, Grizzle, I can't drink anymore. I need to go upstairs and think.
This will change everything. You go do it. Go do it. You let me know if you need anything. I'll be right there.
Get me if you
aneurysm.
need me. Aneurysms.
All right, maybe we should go check out the earth aneurysm first before Dr. Mordek's head explodes. So,
Okay, so yeah, totally. But I thought maybe like you would want to go to King's Reach. So I have somebody I want to introduce you to. Flip is gonna call out. He's like, "Hey, you!"
Oh, Flip.
Me?
Flip? Yeah, you. Come on in.
Of course. But what can I do for you?
Well, maybe you remember our conversation where I told you that these nice people here were going to need your help. Right?
Nope. No, nothing.
Okay. Let's start again.
Okay.
Pretend there's nothing in the past. Okay.
Nope, that is true.
These nice people here need your help. That is why you are here, like, cosmologically speaking.
You must have talked while I was on my spiritual journey to find more spirits.
Yeah, your spiritual journey. I'm familiar with it.
And very successful, thank you.
Yeah. Look, they're gonna need some help going to the shrine of Timora at King's Reach at some point. So when that happens, in the future, not the past, right? Because you don't like the past. Because there's only the now.
The future will be created eventually.
The future will eventually be the now. And when that future is the now, you will help them with an introduction at the Shrine of Timora.
I am mostly sure that is exactly what the scrolls say, yes.
Great.
No, Timora! Yes, blessed be Timora. Yes, we could go to Timora. I know a guy. I know a fellow in the temple. Very friendly, a little on the gullible. Likes to gamble, but that's why we're friends.
Oh man, how do I keep ending up with these guys?
What are we looking at? Like, is this a human? Is it a dragonborn? Like, what?
Yeah. So describe yourself.
Well, before you is about a 6'5" turtle. But instead of having a normal turtle shell across its back, it seems to have been covered with something quite fuzzy. Looks like a portable bearskin rug, as it were, there to keep it warm. Keeps his balance with a broom. Holds onto all the branches, turns it upside down, and uses it as a walking stick.
A fuzzy turtle package. I like it.
A little slow in the mouth, but my paws have fury.
And if you're looking to make a coin or two, Wentus is very well known for quote unquote winning drinking games.
Listen, winning and losing in drinking games is entirely a matter of perspective. Sometimes people have different goals within these drinking games. Maybe you're looking for spirits. Or maybe you're looking for money. Either way, most people, at least myself, come out okay either way.
Yeah, cool. Anyways, in theory, he will be able to connect you with the high clergy dude at the shrine. When you go, there are two ways, and you got to choose which one. You can go east to the Dragon Falls near Troll's Heart Barrow. You've been that way. And then you go north along the North Road. Or you can go northwest along the Crossroad and then go along Blairen's Trail. That one will take you longer, but there'll be fewer bandits. But y'all are pretty tough, so that doesn't matter to you, right?
I go that way, yeah. I know
it does matter if we get lost, but...
Yeah. That's true. If you get lost, that would be suboptimal. Yeah. Well, the road is sort of that way and then like that way, so this should be fine, right?
The road goes ever on and on.
How long should we be traveling before we expect to get lost? Like, is it like a day's journey?
Okay, that's a great question.
Yeah.
Shadows, trust you to ask the important questions.
Someone has to keep us kind of on track.
Great question. So probably if you're going the longer way, you probably will get lost after about a day. If you're going the other way, in theory you shouldn't get lost because it's just like boom and then boom. That's the technical term for how you do it.
Yeah. How long would we not get lost that boom boom way?
Oh yeah, it would take like a day and a half maybe.
Okay.
Yeah, and then 3
Oh.
days the other way.
Hmm.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, Emma, for you, you have been given a reroll. So this is exclusively for you. You may use it at your leisure whenever you choose. And you have been given a minor boon. And that minor boon is for your next acrobatics check, as you're having a great hair day, you get to add +1.
Because Dr. Mordick is famous for his acrobatic hairstylings.
I
Hair
just
today,
rolled a
gone
die.
tomorrow.
That's gonna be your new headshot for your next publication.
That's true.
The acrobatic hair.
Hmm.
So if there's anything else, we can talk about it. I mean, me and Thoron have really hashed out our thoughts and feelings. I feel good about it. I feel good about where we are and where we're going. How about everybody else? Does anybody else need to share in the circle of trust here, or
Are we gonna get paid?
paid?
Like hazard pay?
I mean,
Last time they were fire beetles and we had to like
true,
replace our stuff.
true, yeah.
Mhm,
I mean, technically speaking, like, this is for the good of the world, potentially. And I don't specifically work for the world, but I mean, like, you know,
Don't you? But we all live there, though.
right. So, technically speaking, I have come to you of my own volition to tell you of this news. And since you're involved, I thought you too would like to participate in this potentially world saving endeavor.
what about Lady Zelsandra? Does
Oh.
she have like petty cash?
She's in isolation right now, so she's gonna get hard to get a hold of. But look, I tell you what. Um,
She's in isolation? What do we do?
no,
We're kind of mean.
I mean, yes. Like, really mean. It's like, next time tell us there's gonna be flying fire beetles. I heard all about that too. No. I could. She's in isolation because she's studying the last page. She's with the scrying people, like the balls, you know. They're
Makes
looking for the
sense.
last page.
We're in public, please. Don't talk. Never mind.
Yes. Quite.
Ha! You're funny.
I guess we could discuss it after we get back.
No, look, I'll give you just personally paying you out of my pocket. Like he sort of opens up his coin purse. He's like, I've got 63 gold, which I guess I can give you here. And
I'll tell you. How about a little something known in the anthropological world as finders keepers.
Okay, I'm picking up what you're putting down.
If we find it, we keep it, and you don't tell Lady Delsandra that we have it, and then we'll keep all the cool stuff and only give her the boring stuff.
Okay. Yes, I dig that. All right. And he sort of like looks over his shoulder to the left, and he sort of looks over his shoulder to the right, and he's like, winks at you and taps his nose.
Oh no,
that
he's
mean-
winking.
Grizzle does it back to him, totally knowing what this means, but not really.
He sort of leans into Grizzle and tries to get a fist bump.
No,
Oh man.
but I like your friend. I think me and him are gonna get along pretty good.
I'm such a nice person. Why am I so abused? Oh man. Okay. Look, here, I brought you this as well. And he leaves a satchel on the table. And he's like, maybe this will help. Just some stuff I found at the just lying around. Maybe it'll help you.
What is it? Or is it something you can't show us in public?
No, I mean, no, you can look at it. I mean, I don't need to be here to look at it, but yeah, go ahead. It's stuff for you. It's not weird. There's not like a illithid head in there or anything like that. Jeez.
All right, thanks, Flip. And I
Yeah.
just start like walking, talk as he's continuing to talk. I'm just like walking him out the front door, just like, thanks, buddy. Like, we got it.
So
we got it
as
from here."
as he's walking out the door, he's gonna turn around and say, "I thought we were friends."
Grizzle slams the door behind him. All right, let's see what's in that bag.
Okay, yeah, I want to see an illithid head, you know.
Okay, so you reach in and there's 6 potions of healing.
Ooh.
There's 1 potion of greater healing. There are 2 pitons. There is an empty leather scroll case, and there's a chicken.
Is the chicken alive or dead?
It is alive.
What's the chicken's name? Does it have like a name tag?
It says Amos.
So a potion each. There's
Yes.
6, right?
1 regular potion each, 1 greater healing potion for you to share, 2 pitons, a scroll case, and a chicken named Amos.
Amos the chicken. I love it.
All right. Well, last time around we got a hammer and 10 beatons, so, and a silk rope. So,
All right,
And the
where
scroll
to?
case is empty.
It is empty. Yes, it is leather. All of you, Farkan especially, is familiar with this type of scroll case, and Farkan's able to tell you that it is not waterproof. So it's just a scroll case that holds paper, but don't dunk it underwater.
That's an odd detail to tell us right now.
Yeah.
Interesting. All right, Shadows, what do you think? You seem to have a handle on like what the sitch is.
Honestly, it's all a little weird. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to go to the shrine here in Raven's Bluff. On our way to the shrine in King's Reach. Like, there's nothing there. There's nothing there. But better safe than sorry, I guess.
Yeah, let's go
Yeah,
kick some
let's do
rocks.
that. Yep. I'm down.
Okay. So you're able to head out to the shrine. It's fairly central. What you can see is it's blocked off by wooden posts and rope. So it's clearly they're not wanting people to go there. There's clearly what looks like a slide of rocks down from the sort of hillock that there is adjacent to where the temple is, but it doesn't look like it probably should have caused as much damage as it did. So that seems suspicious initially when you're looking at it, because it's just a hill. It's not like it's a mountain, right? So,
Oh shit! I'll be right back. And Grizzle runs back to the tavern and gets Dr. Mordak and then heads back to the group.
Grizzle,
I was wondering when you would realize.
I remember.
Grizzle, that's inspiration.
Ooh, thank you.
Yes, it's lovely.
Can I just like, I used to live in mines and underground and stuff. Can I just like kick around these rocks to see like if anything's untoward?
Absolutely, I will give you an investigation check with advantage.
Well, I have -1 on it, so I'm gonna need it.
I believe in you.
I don't believe in the dice. That's a 3.
Clearly, my belief was misplaced. Okay. Does anybody else want to check around? Grizzle's like, he sort of looks around and says, "Nope, checks out."
Totally normal rocks. This is just some normal rock stuff.
Well, as a cleric, I will poke around and see if this looks apropos for a holy place.
Sure. You can make a religion, history, nature, stone cutting, masonry check, anything like that.
And this was a
I'll
shrine
stick
to
with
Tamor?
religion.
Yes, a shrine to tomorrow.
Can I aid him in
Ooh.
that since I am a follower of Tamor?
Yes, absolutely.
Natural 20
Ah,
plus
Hey!
plus my 3. So
all right.
yes.
So you think that this is a very typical type of temple for Timora. It's not something like you'd see in Mulmaster where some of the larger, where the larger temple of Timora is. This is clearly a satellite installation. But it does look like the damage wasn't wholly caused by the slide of rocks. You were able to tell it seemed a little suspicious, but you're pretty sure that there was something else going on. And as you're sort of marking your steps around the corner, there's something that piques your attention. It's a broken antler stuck between a two of the larger rocks.
Broken? Does it look freshly broken?
No, it looks like it was collapsed at the time. It does not look freshly broken. No, it looks like it was part of it, but it does seem out of place in a shrine of Timora because, as you know, and as do your friends, antlers are the symbol of Bishaba.
Mm-hmm.
Antlers on a red field.
Is the antler clearly a broken fragment, or is it attached to somebody or someone buried under the rock?
You think that it's probably not attached to somebody or something. It might just have been left here or was part of the nefarious activity that caused the damage to the temple, sort of as a salting of the earth type ritual. You don't think that if you dug that there would be much more than another half of the antler, but it does strike you as very suspicious.
Mm-hmm. So, question is, do I recover this antler and carry it with us, or would that be an unwise thing?
Well, deers aren't normally a follower of Timora, so you're probably just cleaning the place up.
Right. Well, nevertheless, I shall peer between the stones and under the antler to see if there's anything else to be seen, at the very least.
Absolutely. So you're with help, you're able to lift up some of the rocks, and you're able to see that it is a pair of antlers, but you also see a blood red flag. So just plain red. It's about 16 inches by 24 inches. You think that they might have at one time been connected together.
So, this is the foul work of Bishaba. Or rather, her followers. Not good.
Farken?
Maybe Flip wasn't getting around. Maybe this is a bit worse than we thought.
Farken, Shadows, do either of you have any thoughts?
Maybe there's a sibling rivalry going on here. We got to do either Team Timora or Team Gashaba, because I think there's some since we're at a Timora temple, all this Gashaba stuff here makes me think there was maybe a skirmish here or something between the two followers of each sister. I don't know.
Do we think it's worth taking the antlers and the flag with us? Should we leave it here? Would there be any value in holding on to them to try and pass as followers of Bishaba in the future?
That's not a thing I would be personally comfortable with, but, you know.
I mean, yeah, we can totally leave it here. I'm just when it's also useful to have like cultist robes, hanging around in your back pocket. But no, if we wanna
you may be onto something. Maybe we should bring them. Yeah.
As they're like discussing it in the background, Grizzle's just like rolling it up, like, okay, let's get this thing, and shoving it into a bag.
Thank you.
Dr. Mordek, Wentuz, do you have anything that you'd like to add?
No, this is way beyond my area of specialty. And I don't feel comfortable giving a diagnosis right now.
That's reasonable. You need to, maybe do some research.
And my nose is right in this book right now. I'm just trying to figure out this land aneurysm thing, and I've been writing a lot of prose. I wrote 2 poems.
Nice.
Yeah, a haiku.
Oh, enough to give anyone an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Dr. Mordek, you can take inspiration for that wonderful role playing. When Tuz, is there anything you'd like to do at the site of this desolate Timoran remains?
I think we'll find more information from Lop, the head cleric. If anybody knows who desecrated one of his shrines, it would be him. Other than that, Wen would flip a coin, look at the result, and then toss it at the base of the closest statue to Tamura.
Okay. Farkan, you have been given a minor boon. Griffin, for a single round of your choice, you gain a fly speed equal to your walking speed. You can use that whenever you choose. Sorry. Damn it. Okay. So you're going to head off to King's Reach. Is that right? Okay. The path to King's Reach that Flip suggested to you is very similar to the path that you're used to taking to Trollheart Barrow. Instead of going north and instead of going more east, you're going to go north across the Dragon's Falls. You're very familiar with this route by now, as are the bandits with you. They more or less leave you alone. You see the upturned cart, and as soon as they see you coming, they sort of scatter like cockroaches in a light. After a few hours of travel, you hear the heavy, thunderous crashing of Dragon's Falls. You get closer and closer, and the crashing gets louder and louder. Can I have a history check from anyone who has it? Or nature?
Then that one, history.
What did
Uh,
8
Four
do?
for a 4?
Anybody who got 5 or better.
No.
Oh, that's me.
The falls, Dragon's Falls were rumored to be home to a red dragon named Halarglautha Firewings, who was slain by a group of adventurers many years ago. But some say, if you listen closely, you can still hear the echo of the dragon roaring beneath the cliffs. Everyone make me a perception check, please.
oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, 19.
19.
19, okay. 5.
Oh, 19 too.
19, okay. Grizzle's on point. Shadows, Dr. Mordek.
12.
9.
Okay, so when Tuz and who got 9? Sorry. Okay, when Tuz and Dr. Mordek, for a moment you actually lose the sound of the waterfalls in your ears, even though you're right beside it. Everybody else, you hear the rushing water of the falls, but Grizzle, Farkan, and Thorond, you actually do hear something, and it's odd. It's somewhat remarkable. It's like a roar, but hollow, not like the roar of the water. It's something different, like something was trapped and screaming to escape.
And where does it seem to be coming from?
It seems to be coming from beneath the falls.
No, we're gonna get wet.
Is this like a big roar or like a medium-sized roar or like a mouse having a really bad day?
It's hard to tell because of the rushing water. But it definitely sounds like probably a medium level roar, but it's hard to tell because of the rushing water.
Okay. All right. Because, like, if it were like an ancient-sized roar, maybe that's not a thing that we are very well prepared for. But a medium-sized roar doesn't sound so bad.
That's not metagaming at all.
Not at all.
Grizzle, at a time of your choosing, as a free action, for 1 minute, the power of your armor, the power of your rod, staff, wand, or weapon increases 1 step. If it's non-magical, it becomes +1. If it's magical, if it's +1, it becomes +2. If it's +2, it becomes +3. As you wield the object, you have a moment of stunning realization. It's you who is the weapon.
Oh, sick.
That is a boon for you. Thank you for that generous donation. So yeah, you hear something from beneath the falls. What would you like to do? Would you like to make an investigation check to see if you can see what's what?
How far down, like how far above the base of the falls are we? Like,
So yeah, it's the falls are quite high. It's very difficult to tell exactly how far off the ground. You've been making a slow, steady incline parallel to the river for some time. You don't want to fall down is basically the moral of the story. And it's hard to tell exactly where the sound is coming from unless you take a quick look for it.
Can I stick my turtle head under the surface of the water and see if I can pick anything up?
Absolutely. Make me an investigation check with advantage, please.
Oh, yes. I'm definitely good at these too.
Totally.
That's 20!
So you actually see that you can see the cavern, but what you hear is the water lapping against the side of the cliff, which draws your attention to a very sheer ledge that leads along the side of the cliff just down from the road and beneath the flow of water of the falls.
as a creator of video games, I feel like it is our duty to go check the secret behind the waterfall. Grizzle, though, is like not stoked about this at all.
Okay.
As a dwarf, I know that there's a hidden dwarven city behind that waterfall.
Do you want to put a bet on it?
Todd, if you don't have inspiration already for your head thing, please take it.
Thank you.
So yeah, there's a sheer ledge. You think that you're going to have to shimmy across, so there's a potential for falling, but you know, it's there. And you can shimmy across and get under it.
Who's going first? Have we decided we're going? What is happening here?
I don't mind with my cat-like reflexes braving the water and trying first.
As a turtle, I feel like water is my element.
Oh no, you may absolutely go
Not
first,
afraid of it at all.
Well, I'm not going to be the one that chickens out. Grizzle's in.
Oh, so now you're going first? I thought I was the one now. Now you're doing... I'm very...
Well, who's got the chicken?
Well, that's true. The chicken's still in the bag.
Well, it's in the bag, people.
Oh goodness. Okay.
We could let the chicken decide. I could let the chicken out, and then when Tuz and Grizzle stand on opposite ends, and whoever the chicken goes to goes first.
Just make sure it can't fly.
Yeah, I'll put $5 on 5 gold on me, Wentaz.
No, I'm game for that.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, chicken.
Let's go, chicken. Come
Let's
on.
do it.
All right,
Come
chicken,
on,
just to
chicken.
clarify,
Let's
you
go,
are going to
cousin.
leash the chicken, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
I am now. Yes.
All right, so
Yes,
we are going to
sweetheart.
decide. Let's see. Is the chicken going to Wentuz or is the chicken going to Grizzle? Now, I'm going to make a roll. Each of you has inspiration. I can roll with advantage for each of you if you like to spend your inspiration.
I'm 100% spending this. Grizzle needs to win.
Okay.
Now I feel like it. Well, I mean, in the spirit of competition, yes, I will also
Okay.
burn my inspiration.
All right, here we
This
go.
is delightfully
Spending
the
inspiration.
dumbest way of using inspiration.
Spending inspiration to get a chicken to choose them. Let's go.
Come on, cousin, come to me.
Come on. Come on.
All right.
Let's go.
Wentuz, the force is not with you tonight, my friend. With advantage, I rolled 2 2s. Grizzle got a 16, and that chicken does not even look your way. It only has eyes for Grizzle, and it sort of runs up to your feet. It sort of starts pecking at your toes a little bit, and then it sort of flaps up into your arms, Grizzle.
Oh, I got it.
Oh,
Oh, my little.
it's
Yes,
a
thank
first
you.
date.
Thank you.
And it sort of started pecking gently at your neck. And like nuzzling at your neck.
You're my best friend. Excellent. Where's that 5 gold went?
Here you go. Yes.
Make sure you
Fair is fair. Okay, let's go. Moving on.
make sure you put that on your character sheet. You now have a chicken-shaped friend named Amos.
Okay.
I can feel a haiku coming on.
Well, I
Once-
just did complete my haiku.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
If,
let's
I
hear
would
it.
like to hear it. I wanna
All right.
hear it.
What doth kill this man? A mystery not to me. An aneurysm.
Emma,
Brilliant.
Yeah.
not only am I giving you double inspiration for that, I am breaking the rules because that was so good. I'm also giving you a major boon.
Oh, very nice.
A major boon. And that major boon is this. After a short while, you realize that the backpack you purchased at a second-hand shop is intelligent and can speak. It refers to itself as Phil, and only speaks occasionally, usually to give you clues to an oddly difficult problem. You may use Phil once to bypass a challenging encounter or puzzle which you can't figure out.
Hmm.
Amazing.
Where does it keep its brains?
I mean, is that the question you want to ask it? I mean, you could. I can.
I mean, no.
That is a difficult problem. Yes, that is a very difficult one we need help solving.
I will leave that to Dr. Mordek and Phil to work out. If it-
Question. How much capacity does Phil have? Because I'd hate to fill him up.
All right, so
was
the
wondering-
negative
Your
inspiration
inspiration back.
counters your double inspiration, so you're back to
Nope.
regular inspiration.
No way.
That seems fair.
Yeah.
I guess Grizzle starts going in.
All right,
Yeah.
are you doing anything, Grizzle? Or are you just gonna heroically walk along the ledge?
Literally with like a heroic strut. Like I just got the 5 gold. I'm feeling really good.
Great.
He's just like
Make me an acrobatics check, please.
Oh no.
Harm the chicken and you will never be forgiven.
Acrobatics. Ooh, +4. Okay, we can do this. 10.
10. You make no progress. Actually, you slip, but you're able to catch yourself. You think it's going to be a bit more difficult than that to cross this ledge.
Could he hold on to the chicken and the chicken flaps and carries him along?
He's small enough. I would give him advantage on his acrobatics check for that. And inspiration to you if you don't have it, because that's a great idea.
Amos
Okay.
Express.
So holding the chicken up with one hand, the other one trying to climb back up here.
Yep.
I'm carrying on. 17 + 4, 21.
Yeah, you're able to effortlessly go across the ledge with no problems. Those goblin dance lessons when you were a kid are definitely paying off right now because you are light on your feet.
It was a minor slip. Thank you, Shadows, for the idea. Me and the chicken were across. We're good.
The small cave you're in is only about 5 feet by 10 feet, but it's slick with moss and very damp. But the thing that you find odd is that it's far warmer than you'd expect from a cave bounded by icy cold water.
I don't like this. Somebody else want to come in here and help me figure this out?
I'll follow him.
Grizzle just said first he didn't want to be here alone.
Which check was it to get across?
It is acrobatics.
11. dice are not with me tonight.
You do not progress, but nor do you fall.
Could I use my like fly stuff at like my fly at walking speed just to like get
You can
get across the
absolutely,
line
if
to
you
there
want
and
to, if
stuff.
you want to spend your fly, you can just fly right into the cave beside Grizzle.
Okay,
No
yeah.
questions asked.
I gotta help my boy Grizzle out.
Okay. I don't know what Kermit the Frog sounds like, but I'm gonna
Pretty froggy.
try.
Oh,
Wait, no,
Jeez.
this is Mickey Mouse. Well, this is as close to Kermit the Frog as I get.
Hi ho!
pre-
Very
pretty
good
close.
job.
It's pretty close.
Oh, well, good. So yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't have any
That's,
money.
that's his catchphrase.
I don't
That
have any
sounds
money.
really Gonzo.
I,
Near far.
So, yeah. Grizzle and, Farcan are in a cave. And, Wentuz is coming that way. Yeah. And, it's very slippery and damp. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright.
So now the three of you are over there. What are you gonna? You see that there is a canvas something over at the end of the cave.
Farcan, you're
I'll go
you're,
check it out.
You're pretty smart with these things. Why don't you go check it out?
Okay. You find you pick something up and it's heavy. There's something inside the canvas. It's a polished shield with a dragon rampant on the front. It looks to be undamaged by the dampness of the cave. Yeah.
Cool. I like shields.
Is the shield warm?
The shield is warm to the touch, but not hot.
I was busy in Kermit-shaped hysterics. Has anyone shouted out what's on the front of the shield? Like,
There's a dragon on the front.
Dragon, okay.
Yes, it's a rampant dragon.
It's rampant.
Oh, adult rating.
Is there any is there a tunnel in this cave, or is this the only thing in the cave? Okay.
It's just 5 by 10. And then there was the canvas in a box. Yeah.
Oh, poor Gary.
What I won't do to make a donation, to base myself without hesitation.
Oh,
That rhymed.
oh, give yourself inspiration.
I should.
All right. Well, back we go.
I got the other way.
Yeah, I guess.
All right.
Let's just take this shield and see what happens.
Okay. So, when does acrobatics check?
12.
12. Yeah, you make no progress, but you don't fall.
That's very neutral.
Would you like to try again?
I don't think I have much of a choice unless I'm going to make this tiny cave my home, which it's not off the table. Much better. 23.
Oh, yes. You're able to get across. Yeah.
That's very wet, but that's okay.
I'm a little chagrined that Wentuz snuck ahead of me in the order.
Well,
there.
I had to make sure I get out and started looking for rainbows and finding out what's on the other side.
Grizzle
when-
Grizzle follows.
Wentuz did it first, but that's none of my business. All right. Yes, Grizzle. Go ahead.
17.
17. You make it across.
Wonderful. I pat the little chicken on the head as I go.
Right.
He nuzzles into your neck. Farkan, acrobatics check.
12.
12.
Is
You make
Farkan
no
still flying?
No, it only lasted. Wait, hang on. That's a great question. No, it was a minor boon. It's a single round. The major one is 1 minute.
I tried Farkan. I'm sorry.
Don't
Like the thought of him trying to dive back through and just not working and just skidding out.
Okay,
That'd be great.
Farkan, make me another acrobatics check.
All right. Oh, there we go. 19.
Okay, you make it across. And I'm
Alright.
done with that now. I don't know if that was Kermit the Frog, but that's the best Kermit the Frog I got. Okay.
Alright.
Don't say that too loudly. Someone will,
Some people that I thought were my friends.
I feel like you've killed Jim Henson once again.
He's at the very least rolling in his grave beside Sinatra from last time. So,
That's true.
all right. So you have recovered this shield. You can all look at it. It's a very nice metal shield. There's a polished steel rim on the outside of it, and as mentioned, a rampant dragon on the front of it.
Grizzle's got no need for defense, only on the attack. So anybody else can. Anybody good with these
Also,
things?
I would like to keep it based on the rules of dibs and finders keepers, losers weepers, because I found it, so it's mine now.
And as Shadows Across Rooftops mentioned, it's Dibsy's deals, right? Finders keepers rules.
Exactly.
Is by chance has the roaring noise changed since our party has come into possession of
Brilliant.
the shield?
Yes. Now you hear the roaring, though quieter, coming from the shield.
That's what I thought. There we go.
Oh.
Does this shield turn into a dragon? 'Cause that'd be pretty neat.
Yeah, no, that's a whole lot of not happening. You're level 5. Come on.
Come on, let us
I want
metagame.
a pet dragon. Come on.
So yes, you have a shield now.
Cool.
It is starting to get dark, so you can cross over if you like, or you can rest here. Sort of whatever you want to do.
We just had a perfect cave.
Damn it. Does anybody need to rest, or I'm good to keep trucking? I got dark vision.
If you lead the way.
Grizzle, for sure, totally knows where he's going.
Okay, so you went and now you're going so the bridge that you're crossing is quite large. It's actually big enough to pass 2 carts on either side that are drawn by 4 horses. So it's quite large, and you don't feel any fear crossing it whatsoever. But anybody can make me a perception, investigation, history, nature, or insight check as you're crossing the bridge. Or if you have woodworking as well, proficiency in woodworking tools.
20.
20, okay.
Argir, what was the skill check?
Perception, investigation, history, nature, or insight.
Oh, I got a 15.
17.
Okay. What's the lowest roll?
Oh, I didn't even roll.
Oh, okay.
Grizzle wouldn't care.
Okay. So basically, you all except Grizzle notice that the bridge is actually connected to both sides of the river, but it's not actually connected to the river floor. It seems to be hovering over the water.
Maybe Grizzle should have cared.
Farkan, if you'd like, you can cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
Yeah, I'll do that.
You
That's
detect
cool.
strong levels of conjuration magic all the way across this bridge. Make me an Arcana check.
Yeah. 19.
You think that this bridge is being held up by hundreds of permanent unseen servant spells.
Ooh.
That's not normal for bridges, right?
No, I don't think.
No, it is not.
Unless you're pretty evil.
Did everybody else stop? And I've kept walking, not really paying attention.
All right, I'll shout out, Grizzle, get back here.
Ha!
Stop walking. Stopped.
I do a quick jog back.
No, I mean, if you do the math, there's enough unseen servants down there to hold this bridge, probably. He looked fine. Let him go. He was having fun.
Is it unseen servants all the way down? Like, how high up are we?
Oh, it's quite high. You don't want to fall down.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
Just for my mind's eye, you're telling me this is stacks on stacks of unseen servants, just like, boop.
More or less, yeah. I mean, you can't really tell. It's just the magic is such that Farkan took a look using detect magic. He kind of looked under it. It's like, yeah, every 5-foot square has a bunch of unseen servants holding this bridge up.
Safe.
I mean, Grizzle walked across it. He was fine.
Yeah, I was fine. Why'd y'all stop me? This isn't spooky at all.
The bridge didn't even vibrate.
This is between us and where we're going, and it's a bridge.
Yeah, let's just go. I'll go across. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Okay. Farkan heroically strides out onto the bridge with complete and full knowledge of what's going to happen. And exactly what he expected to happen does. The bridge holds him and he walks across like a hero.
Guys, see, I was right. Come
While
on,
he
it's
looks,
fine.
I mean, he could kind of look back at Grizzle and Tuz and give him the what's up. Who's the hero now?
Grizzle, it's like, man, I knew he had it in him. And then I just start following across.
So you cross without any type of incident.
It is a bridge.
Over troubled waters.
You cross the bridge.
Troubled servants, technically, but
Yeah.
You have no problems getting across.
Oh,
It
no.
is
He's doing it again.
no issue whatsoever. You've been traveling for many hours now. It's time for the sun to begin going down below the horizon. What would you like to do? Would you like to camp or maybe continue pressing on through the night?
Did anybody bring s'mores?
I got this chicken we could cook.
Hey!
he
Hey!
is a friend.
Don't kill
You,
Amos.
you
Don't
gave
cook,
it to me.
Amos.
I want it fair and square.
Look, it's just one chicken. It'll
Amos chose
feed you.
poorly.
But, you know, that's
Ah,
a
alright.
heck of a thing to
You've
do
lost
to
your
Amos.
chicken privileges.
Not a lot of meat. Not a lot of meat.
Farkan,
Oh, chicken
inspiration for
privilege.
you if you don't have it already. So, what are you all going to do?
I think that should be on the resume for game designers. Chicken privileges.
Revoked.
That would
I'm-
certainly be a perk at Game Design Studios. Chicken privileges
Jeez.
come standard.
I think I'm team rest for the night.
Yeah, let's
I-
rest for a bit.
I can get behind that.
Oh. Okay.
Team in camp and get attacked. Yeah. Okay.
Ooh.
Or go out in
Also
the road and get attacked. I mean, the moral of the story is
Yes. You're gonna
I've got
get
dark
attacked.
vision. I'll know if people are coming. It's fine.
Somebody's getting attacked. All right. Where do you
Not it?
decide to make your camp?
I'm gonna vote for on the ground this time.
Probably
that bridge
not
looked cozy.
a bad idea.
Not
I
using. No.
agree. All right. Does anyone have survival?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I am
I have
like
a little bit.
yeah, I'm survival master. Let's
All
do
right.
Oh
it.
yes,
All right.
yes, I have survived.
So why don't each of you make me a roll with advantage? We're gonna do a group survival check.
23.
Oh,
22.
19.
Ooh, 9.
14.
okay. So, you're all able to find a very good defensible spot for your camp. It is just the best. You settle in for the night, toasting s'mores and snuggling your chicken. What would you like to do? Would you like to keep watch, or would you like to all sleep through the night?
Let's keep watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll take a shift for sure.
For no particular reason, how many watches would you like to take, and who's on each watch?
I'll take second watch. We should have at least 4, and there should be overlaps.
I like what he. Yeah, he knows what he's talking
Let's
about.
do that.
Not scheduling any of that.
Okay, who is on first watch?
I'll take the first.
Grizzle is on first watch. Okay, Dr. Mordek is going to share second watch. Who's on third watch? Okay. Shadows Across Rooftops has raised her hand, indicating that it is she who is on third watch. Who is on fourth watch?
When will wake up last?
Okay. Thank you for that donation. I am done with Christopher Walken.
That was Christopher Walken?
That was Christopher Walken.
That-
It was more like Christopher Stoppin.
That is the best walking I can do.
That was
On the website, it's clearly stated that I make no warranty for the quality of any accent or impersonation based on donations. Okay. For no particular reason, I'm just going to roll a d4. Just, I want to.
Just because.
Yeah, I mean, it's time. I haven't rolled many dice tonight, so I'm going to see.
Arbitrary,
A three. So
So third watch is going to get hit.
okay. So it's you've all been resting for some time now, and you're all very comfortable. Most of you are asleep peacefully. Shadows Across Rooftops is keeping watch. She's tending to the fire. But the 5 of you who aren't on watch, your dreams are lucid. Even though you're asleep, it feels like you're awake. Each of you sees your friends standing with their backs against your campfire, and in the distance, you hear something coming through the trees. Now, Shadows Across Rooftops, you've been on watch now for about 2.5 hours, and you only got about 4.5 hours of sleep. You nod off just for a second, and in that second, you find yourself standing back to back with your allies, as though they're ready for combat beside you, and we are going to roll initiative. Each of you gets advantage on your initiative check, however, because of your excellent survival checks.
$19.
Oh, Thorond, okay.
19 as well.
Okay, so who wants to go first, Thorond or Wentuz?
Wouldn't us. Do your
It says I have Dex 17, so
Okay.
I'm probably slightly faster.
Thorond, okay. Grizzle, what'd you get?
15.
15. Farkan, what'd you get?
18.
18, my god. Okay, Farkan. Dr. Mordek.
7.
Dr. Mordek. Shadows Across Rooftops.
15. Shadows will defer to Grizzle.
Okay. So the trees begin rattling. You all see it. It's as though something heavy or big is moving toward you, and that is where we're going to take our break. Thank you, everybody, for sticking with us. We appreciate it. I'm told I owe everyone a song because we have smashed our fundraising goals. Thank you so much for your generosity. I don't see a song in my chat yet, so talk amongst yourselves. Tell me what song I should sing, and I will be back, and I will embarrass myself again. Thank you very much for sticking with us. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. Hello, everybody. We are back. I have been informed that you have decided that I am going to sing Never Gonna Give You Up by Rick Astley. Oh, God. Okay. Never forget that you all asked for this. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A full commitment's what I'm dreaming of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you
That's
how
true.
I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Okay, so now that that's over,
Please do all of those
That was
things.
great.
let's.
That was one of your best ones.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Let's.
Almost worth a repeat.
Oh God, Ed. Come on now. Let's get back to what people are here to watch. They're here to play D&D, but of course I have to do another song at the end. So please do think of one, and we will get that done for you. Okay, so we rolled initiative because something was coming out of the trees. You actually see three figures, all of you. The first is a gnome wearing chainmail, and he's wielding a longsword. The second is also wearing chainmail and a longsword, but it's a tiefling, purple flesh and back-turned horns. The third is also a tiefling, but this tiefling is wearing studded leather and wielding a rapier. They're about 30 feet away from you, all sort of separated by 30 feet, so they're not in fireball formation. You are up first, Wentuz. What would you like to do?
Which one looks the most punchable? I'm guessing the guy in leather.
I'm going to say they all look punchable.
That's fair. Seeing that they all are the same, I'll pick on the smallest one.
Sure. That would be the rapier.
The gnome.
The gnome. Okay, go ahead.
2 whacks with the broom of warning.
Oh, yes, of course.
That's not gonna hit. That one might. 17 to hit.
17 will hit.
7 bludgeoning damage, and I'd like to give him the Fury of Paws.
Okay.
7 and a 13.
Okay. Anything else?
Did either of those hit?
Sorry. What were your rolls? 7 and 13?
7 and 13.
Oh, yeah, no, sorry. They both missed.
Okie dokie. Yeah, that's it. That's all
Okay.
I got.
What is your perception check? Your passive perception.
Passive is 12.
Okay, you don't notice anything.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna out of with Fury of Paws, use the tipsiness and just 10 feet back up as much
Sure.
movement as I can get away from them.
Absolutely, no problem. You can get away from them easily.
Thank you.
Thoron, it's your go. What would you like to do?
Which one of them is carrying the myrrh?
Which one of carrying the witch? Sorry.
The myrrh, the gold, the frankincense, and the myrrh.
Definitely
Who's
the
carrying-
tiefling wearing the studded leather is
Okay.
carrying the myrrh. The frankincense is with the chainmail guy.
Okay, so chainmail guy is the one who's going to get my sacred flame cantrip in the face.
Okay. I rolled a 20 to save.
Did you?
Yes.
Does he have a reroll? Reroll?
Oh,
You have a-
yes.
yes, I am forced to re-roll as I do
Yes.
have a DM re-roll because somebody out there is not my friend, and that will be a 12. So I will suck that damage, Thoron. Thank you.
Wahaha.
Let me know what the total is.
I am trying to locate the second. Oh, I'll just do things the old way. I'll roll it twice. Ooh, haha, that was a good thing. 7.
Okay. Anything else, Thorond?
Oh, sorry. Sorry. Wrong die. Okay. Add 3 points to that.
Okay.
I rolled d4s instead of d8s.
Got it. Okay.
Because I'm old. Blah, blah, blah. Do I notice anything about these?
Yes. What is your passive perception?
My passive perception is 14.
You notice that their fingers are all tattooed black.
No, these guys again. Okay. Thank you. That was wonderful. Their fingers are black, he said subtly.
Farkan, it's your go. What would you like to do?
So I'm gonna make a. Do we want so these guys with the black fingers? Should we just straight up kill these guys, or should we like maybe keep one of them? Because I could use one of my sleep spells on them, so we could like keep one and restrain one and try to get some info out of them.
Completely up to you. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm gonna cast a sleep spell at one of them.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. So roll your d8s and let me know what the total is. 5 d8s.
What's this? All right, that's a 7. That's another 7. There we go. 14, 17, 21.
21. Okay. Which of the creatures are you going to target?
Which ones are there again?
There's a gnome and 2 tieflings. One of the tieflings is wearing chainmail. The other tiefling is wearing studded leather.
Let's do the studded leather guy.
Okay. The studded leather has not been injured, and the number of hit points that you rolled are not enough to put him to sleep. He has more than 21 hit points. Is there anything else that you would like to do?
Let's choose Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
All right. You cast sleep already, so you can't do both unless you have an ability that allows you to do both.
Sorry, still kind of new to this.
Yeah, totally cool. Do you have anything you could do as a bonus action? Any cantrips or anything?
Now I have 2 weapon fighting. I could just start hitting them.
Yeah, you could. That would work if you want to chuck a weapon at him. Sure.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay. Roll an attack roll, and we'll see what happens.
Ooh, a 5.
Okay. The dagger flies right past him. Grizzle, it's your go. What would you like to do?
I'm going to use my boon to add +1 weapon.
Okay.
Which makes Shadow Weaver a +2 weapon.
Yes, it does.
So let's run at the one that hasn't been engaged yet.
Okay, the one with the studded leather. Okay.
Yep. And let's just try to smack it.
Okay.
Let's see what this does. D20. Strength proficiency. 3, 5. Okay. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, how does Shadow Weaver work again? Weapon longsword. So it's +2 right now. And okay. That's it. It just hits. So 1d8 +2. Sorry, where's my d8s? Okay. That is 6, 7, 8 damage.
Plus, remember you add your strength bonus to that as well.
I did not know that. 10 damage.
Yeah. So it adds the weapon bonus plus your strength on top. So 10. Okay. They are all thusly engaged. Anything you'd like to do as a bonus action if you have it?
Not this round.
Okay. Shadows across rooftops. It's your go. What would you like to do?
Have they moved at all? I'm curious who the closest one to me might
They
be.
have not moved at all. They're all roughly 30 feet away from you.
Okay.
Sorry, I have extra attack if I use
Oh,
attack.
yes,
Sorry,
go
we're
for it.
level
Attack
5.
again. Mhm.
Yeah.
Now you can use Shadow Weaver's power as an object interaction to negate his armor for a round, if you'd like, to make him easier to hit.
I want to save that.
Okay.
I feel like something's coming up. That's a nat 20, baby.
Nat 20 will hit. I unfortunately don't have the ability to force you to reroll, so
Well, now I'm gonna do some stuff.
here we go. Here
can I use
comes the algebraic equations.
Where is my fire rune? Is it? Oh, shit,
Where
sorry.
is my fire?
I know.
I
Where's
ask myself that every time.
action 2 attack? Do I just add the 2d6? Okay, great weapon master attack. On your turn, when you score a critical hit with a melee weapon, I can make one melee weapon attack also as a bonus action. Okay, so let's do the damage for this one first.
Yep.
8 plus 4, 3, 7 damage.
Okay.
Do you double it or do I roll again?
You roll again.
Okay. That's 11 that time.
Okay.
And then I'll do the second attack.
Yep, with your bonus action.
Yep. How do I use my fire rune? Oh, I don't have my fire rune. I have
Very
my
careful.
cloud rune.
Yeah.
Okay, no, when you hit a creature with an attack using a weapon, you can invoke the ruin. I invoke the ruin to summon fiery shackles. This target takes an additional 2d6 fire damage.
Okay.
And must succeed on a strength check.
Okay, so you can roll that on your critical hit. So roll 4d6 damage and tell me what that is. He takes that damage. And then I make a strength check, which I actually succeed on because I rolled a nat 20.
16 fire.
Okay. Ooh, guy's hurting.
The save throw is a 14 for the strength.
Yeah, no, I rolled a nat 20 on the save.
Oh,
but
sweet.
The damage is all going through.
I think that's it. I have
Okay.
to target this. That was yes.
Awesome.
Yay.
Okay, that was that was a lot.
How much damage was that? What happened?
It was 40.
Sweet. Is this person not dead?
No, he is not dead, but he is looking very cross with you, Grizzle.
Okay.
Very cross. Shadows across rooftops. What do you got?
I would like to go up to that one that Grizzle was just working on.
Yep.
And try to inflict wounds.
Oh, okay.
I've got
Nice.
a 14 to hit.
Okay. That is a miss,
Hmm.
but the party does have 2 rerolls if you'd like to use one.
I think, yeah. Thumbs up.
Let's finish this dude off.
Okay, go for it. 1 reroll spent.
That's another 14.
Oh,
Super
Dice don't lie.
Ah,
All right, so I will just ineffectively grab at this person, but they're too slippery for my kitty cat paws to latch onto.
yes, very good, very good.
Oh no!
We are not amused by your attacks, and it is our turn to attack you. Yes, let us see how we are going to do this. First, the gnome is going to advance on Grizzle the goblin, making sure that he is also adjacent to shadows across rooftops.
We screwed up.
This is going to be grisly.
Now he is going to attack. His first attack is a 16. Grizzle, does a 16 hit your current armor class?
Armor is 16.
Ah, yes. Wonderful.
This is the worst episode of The Crown I've ever watched.
That is 10 points of damage. Yes, Shadows Across Rooftops, do you have something that you would like to do to interrupt my present turn?
I thought I did, but it's a bonus action, not a reaction.
I use my reaction to summon my cloud ruin from my
Okay.
chest, and I make him attack the guy standing in front of me.
Okay.
Good.
How does that work?
When you're a creature you can see within 30 feet of you is hit by an attack, which I was, You can use your reaction to choose a different creature other than the attacker themselves within 30 feet of me, using the same roll.
Okay. Well, that hits and does damage to him. Unfortunate, as he has taken quite a bit of damage already, as I've previously noted. Now, his second attack is only going to be a 13. I don't believe that hits your armor class, does it?
That does not.
No, it does not. But he is going to use his action surge, and he's going to attack you 2 more times.
Cheerio.
I believe the lowest I've rolled is 18. Is it fair to say that both of those strikes hit your armor class?
They do.
Yes, that was a rhetorical question, my friend.
Okay.
I know they do.
I use my other runes. No, I don't have them.
So that is from the action surge. That is 15 points of damage. Now, the man that you've been attacking looks at you and says, "Now!" And he is going to attack you. Oh, shit. I am going to give chat the opportunity to force me to re-roll. I rolled a critical hit. I'm going to give you a few seconds to make that decision. For as of right now, I have no re-rolls. I've used them already. Chat, if you'd like to see me re-roll that 20, please.
Or if
Make
you want
your
to see
decision
Grizzle go down in flames. His short little life extinguished.
Seeing nothing across. Waiting
Wait,
for the chat.
Do I
to
have the
light up.
boon?
Come on, chat.
You have a boon to re-roll yourself.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. I'm sure this won't kill Grizzle outright.
No, I was apologizing to Grizzle, not to you.
Come on,
Grizzle, for no particular reason, just purely out of curiosity, what is your total hit points?
Current or max?
Both, please.
Max is 58. My current's 42.
Oh, then yes, you will most certainly be fine. Ignore the amount of dice I'm rolling, good sir. Oh, okay. Grizzle, you take 37 points of damage as the rogue critical sneak attacks you. But just in case you're wondering, that's only 3 points fewer than you did to him.
Fair is fair. That's what he said.
All right. Dr. Modek, it's your turn, please. What would you like to do?
Hey, that guy who just attacked my good friend Grizzle,
Yes.
he hears a tolling of a bell. And he has to make a wisdom save of 14.
He does not. He does not pass his saving throw, and he will take damage from dong. Your toll of the dead.
12 points of damage.
He is looking extremely wounded. Dr. Modek, is there anything else you would like to do?
And I'm going to yell at him, hey, leave my friend alone.
Very good. Right. So the last guy who hasn't acted, the other tiefling in the chainmail, is going to advance, and he is going to attack. He's going to attack Thoron because Thoron is the one who sacred flamed him. But he is going to miss. Wentuz, you're
I
up
like
first.
that.
Round 2.
Once again, sneaky gnome trying to move away again.
Yes.
Rush up and give him the 2 from the broom.
Yes. Give him the business, as it were.
Okay, well that's an 8.
An 8 is not a success.
But that's a 21
A 21 will hit. Yes, well done.
for 7 bludgeoning. Once again, at least
Oh.
that's consistent.
All right.
Give him the Fury of Paws.
Yes, Fury of Paws. Very good.
That is a 19,
Yes, that will hit.
and staying on the table is a 17.
Yes, also will hit.
Okay, 2d6. 1 and 1. So, 8 points of
8
bludgeoning damage.
points of bludgeoning damage. Very good. Thorond, it's your go. What would you like to do? You have a tiefling adjacent to you.
Hmm. So I will Sacred Flame again,
Yes, very good.
and then use my bonus action to back away far enough that I could maybe cast Magic Weapon next time.
All right, very good. I have failed the saving
Oh,
throw. Please roll your
I like
damage.
this. Very good. Me likey this. Oh, 12.
That is
Mahaha!
suboptimal for the home team, as it were. Okay, Farkan, it is your go. Please, undertake your turn.
All right. Since they attacked my boy Grizzle, it's fireball time.
Okay. Yep, so you can catch two of them in a fireball. They're sort of close to each other without catching your
Nice.
friends.
Yep. It's time for fire.
Okay. So the first... Okay. They both fail.
Oh,
So you can roll your damage. That's 8d6. But before you roll your damage, the one that critical hit Grizzle incinerates. He doesn't even have time to react. He's just gone. He had 1 hit point left.
nice. Take that.
All right, but the other one does have some hit points left. So roll me your damage.
24.
Oh, jeez. Okay. That's a lot. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Farkan? I mean, that was a lot. But...
No, I think I'm okay.
Okay,
that,
good.
that was good.
Grizzle, what would you like to do?
So who's left? I got
There's
the
the gnome and the chainmail tiefling.
as a bonus action, I use Giant's Might
Okay.
and become a large creature.
Great.
And pull out my two-handed great axe.
Yep.
And just try to smash this stupid gnome that almost killed me.
Okay.
And I should have drank a potion. We're good. Grizzle's fine. He can survive some death saves. It's okay. Okay. Giant's Might, I've used that. Okay. D20. 15, 16, 17. 20. Not natural.
Oh, yes, that hits.
Oh no. What have I hit? What is happening?
No, yes, you have struck a blow.
Okay. That is 1d12 plus 2. Where are you? D12. What does D12 look like?
The damage doesn't hurt as much with British
There it is.
Gary. Gotta say.
Yeah, yeah.
That is 7 damage.
Oh, yes. It's oddly comforting, isn't it?
I vote for default Gary.
Yeah, he swings again with
Okay.
second attack. That's a nat 20.
Oh,
Nice.
my God. Okay.
Maybe I should start rolling in the app so you can actually see I'm not cheating.
Nobody thinks you're cheating.
Okay, so D12.
Yep.
That's 4, so 6 damage, and then 7 damage.
Okay.
I action surge.
Okay, great.
I'm not taking a chance on this one. And I attack.
Okay, you're attacking the gnome, you said, right? Not
Yes,
the tiefling?
I'm annihilating this gnome.
Okay.
Just had enough of this. That was almost a net. 14 plus 3, 19.
That will hit.
Okay, so here we go. 9, 11 damage.
That is damage.
I'm like out of stuff though
You get
now, so
both
don't worry about it.
you get both of your attacks on your action surge.
Oh, you do? Oh
Yes,
my god.
yes, it is
Sorry.
quite effective.
Sorry, everybody. That's a natural 20. Wow. Enjoying this game today. Here we go. Let's do some damage. It's a 10 plus 2. That's 12. And 7 plus 2 is 9.
He looks very wounded.
How is he not dead? I like just. Ah!
He
Oh,
looks-
sorry. Giant's Might. Ah!
Like another
Funny.
D6 per attack or something like that.
It's a 1d6. Only one time though.
Okay.
Once on each of my turns.
So you can do it. You can double it because you did a critical.
Yeah, I'll
so
put it
roll
on one of my
2d6,
criticals.
yeah.
Which one of my criticals, Gary? Which one?
It doesn't really matter. But you're getting close to negative inspiration for your sets.
Ooh. for my sass. Six extra damage.
Now he's dead.
Oh yes.
Okay. Before you can go, Shadows, something emerges from the forest. It's like something out of the most horrifying nightmare you can imagine. It's a sickening sight. A vaguely humanoid creature shambling forward toward you that looks like it was made of bubbling liquid cheese. Yes, thank you to our donor who requested we add a queso golem to the last combat, but we didn't have a combat, so the queso golem now lives in their nightmares, and it is going to advance and it is going to attack.
Point of order, though, a giant golem made out of queso cheese is not a nightmare.
It does sound pretty good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I see no problems with this.
Okay, so first, it is going to spit at Dr. Mordek and Shadows Across Rooftops. May I have Constitution saving throws from both of you, please?
No. 15.
15? 16. So Shadows Across Rooftops, you're okay, but Dr. Mordek, this hot, liquid, bubbling cheese gets in your eyes and you are blinded for 3 rounds. You may save at the end of each round to attempt at the end of your turn. And it's going to advance, and it is going to raise a cheesy, fleshy appendage at you, Shadows, and bring it down. And does a 20 hit you, Shadows?
If I said no, what would you do?
I would probably not believe you.
Yes, it hits.
All right. So you take 2d8. You take 14 points of cheese damage.
Queso delivered.
Delicious. But
And thank you to our donor for that. Shadows Across Rooftops, would you like chips with that?
I would like those chips. I'd like to try and scrape some of the queso out of the good doctor's eyeballs as an action.
All right. Yeah, you can do that as an action. Go for it. Make me a medicine check with advantage.
You got it.
Here comes the aneurysm.
If Shadows is lactose intolerant, does she get vulnerability?
Yes.
I got an 11.
An 11. You're able to get up there, but it doesn't really have an effect because you're more trying to like get the queso off his face and then like lick your paws.
Yeah, it is pretty tasty. Okay.
Is there anything you'd like to do as a bonus action?
Let's see.
Lick more.
Yeah, just like get that little sandpapery tongue just going on.
Gonna have to eat your way out.
Yeah. How about while I'm over here with a bonus action, I will cast Shield of Faith on the good Dr. Mordek, just because I feel like being cheesy goodness makes him maybe a little more vulnerable.
Yes, that is good. All right.
No, it's Gouda.
I was waiting
Gouda.
like
Yes, thank you, thank
I
you.
missed that.
All right. Everybody at the table gets inspiration for that terrible joke.
Right.
I hate all of you. That's the worst. Okay. So the last black-fingered assassin standing is going after Grizzle once again. Right. Let's see. Longsword. Okay. Well, let's do these in order. Grizzle, for no particular reason, what's good for you, high or low?
I'm really tall right now, so let's go high.
Okay, so roll yourself a die and tell me if it's high or low.
Okay. That's a nat 1.
That's a nat 1, so
feel
that's
like
low. Okay.
The luck curve is going the other way now.
So the creature brings its rapier down on you, or its longsword, and deals 11 points of damage.
I am down.
Okay. And then it turns its attention to Shadows Across Rooftops, who is also beside Grizzle, if I'm not mistaken. Yes. And the critical hit will be applied to you instead. And that is 14 points of damage from a critical longsword strike.
Definitely easier to take it as the British lady. Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like more adorable when it's
Yeah.
the queen.
Yeah.
Hey, bring those things in chat. I'm happy to chat like Her Majesty once again.
Dear.
What won't I do for a donation? Oh, we have to find out. All right, so back to no, it's Dr.
Now I'm
Mordek.
scared.
Dr. Mordek.
So I'm pretty close to Grizzle. If,
Yes. Yes, you are.
So I heard him fall.
Yes, you did.
So I'm even though I'm blind, I'm going to feel around and see if I can touch him,
Yep.
and then I'm going to cure him
Yes.
for.
You're a
Oops.
grave cleric, right?
I am, yeah.
It's max, I think, for an ally that's downed. So whatever level you're casting, it's just max die roll.
Yeah, so I'm doing a 3rd level. So
Okay.
that's 24 plus 27 points of hit points back.
Thank you.
Okay, that was pretty effective.
I knew. I'm glad I got you out of your room for this. Sure.
And I get to roll my save again, right?
Yes, you do.
And I get an 18.
Okay, then you're able to brush that queso out of your eyes, maybe pocket some of it for later. All right, Wentuz.
Who's looking the most bloodied currently?
The most damaged is clearly the tiefling because the queso golem has yet to be damaged.
But there's a queso no, tiefling first, then queso, work then lunch. 2 attacks. 25 and 11
The 25 will hit.
for 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
Bludgeoning damage. Okay.
I'm just gonna do one bonus attack. I'm not burning it.
No problem. But as you strike forward with your furious paws, he sort of steps out of the way and counterattacks you with his reaction. But misses.
Okay, bring it.
He missed.
Oh, do I have to? I have to hit with my boon counterattack. So, I also miss with my final punch though.
So
So
you're
it's
all just
fair. No.
Okay, Thorond, it's your go. The queso demon remains, as does the tiefling.
Yeah, I feel like I should sacred flame the cheese golem to see if it's susceptible to this at all.
Okay.
So
Enhance that flavor.
Does a 14 save?
I'd like to take things I never thought I'd hear Ed Greenwood say for 500, Alex.
so guess what?
What?
Not good enough.
Okay.
So it takes 2d8 radiant damage. So
it seems to take it.
12 points of damage.
It seems to liven up a little bit for the heat. It's almost like it's a party in its stomach. Farkan, it's your go.
Uh-oh.
All right, we're gonna mess these guys up even more. I'm gonna use poison spray on the tiefling.
On the
That's
tiefling.
the-
Okay, go for it. Oh, I get a saving throw for that, I think.
Don't ruin the queso.
Yeah, I'm the tiefling is able to just step out of the way and dodge without much trouble. Your poison sort of goes everywhere and he just ducks.
Wow. Rude. Could I throw my dagger at him again?
Sure. I mean, you literally just incinerated his friend, but cool. Yeah, he's the rude one.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, I'm gonna throw my dagger again.
Okay, go for it.
4.
Okay, that's a miss.
God.
Grizzle, you are prone but alive.
So I use my movement to stand up,
Yep.
and then The tiefling's right beside me, right?
Yes.
Well, not for long. Now I'm gonna roll one losses. Attack roll.
Okay.
17, 3,
Ugh.
so 20, 22, and then the other one is an 11.
I have one force the DM to re-roll a good roll coming in, so that's great. Thank you for everybody in chat for that. You're supposed to give me re-rolls, not force me to re-rolls. 1 hit, 1 miss there, Grizzle.
Okay, so 1d12. 12 damage.
12 damage, okay. He is looking quite injured. Oh, no, it's Queso Golem just before Shadows Across Rooftops. Let us see if his cheese spew comes back. It does not. So Shadows, he is just going to pound on you twice with some cheesy clubs. 1 hit, 1 miss, and you take 15 points of damage.
I collapse in a cheese-covered cat-shaped heap at its feet.
All right. Convenient timing because it is your turn. So roll me a death save, please.
Absolutely.
Oh, shoot.
How do I do that on here? Oh,
If
there
you
it
go to the HP and make it 0, I think they pop up at the top.
is.
I only know this because it just happened to me.
Thank you, D&D Beyond, for such a user-friendly interface.
It's great.
That's a frowny cat face.
Okay, that is a fail for Shadows Across Rooftops. The Tiefling is going to get up, and he is once again focused on Grizzle. That is a 17 to hit.
That beats my armor class, yep.
Okay, and 17, so 2 hits. And you take 15 points of damage. Not enough to drop you, but still he feels good about himself. Right, Dr. Mordek, it's your go. Shadows Across Rooftops is laying on the ground at the sort of foot, I guess, of a cheese golem, if you can call it a foot. And she is clearly bleeding out.
Okay, give me 1 second here. I just I forget how many. Okay. All right. I'm going to lay my hands on her.
Okay.
With assumed consent.
Fair, yes.
And give her 27 points of healing points.
Okay, that is, yeah. Shadows, you heard the purrs and meows of your people calling you toward the afterlife. But then, the soothing voice of Dr. Mordek brings you back to consciousness with a, no, it's not an aneurysm. I can't do Dr. Mordek. All right, top of the round is Wentuz. The tiefling looks very injured.
Of course it does. It's been looking that for like 3 rounds now. I will continue the assault against the tiefling.
Okay.
That is a 16.
16 will hit the tiefling. Oh, no, it will miss the tiefling. The 16 will miss the tiefling, and he is going to counterattack. Does a 16 hit you?
Negative.
Okay.
My second attack
Yep.
is not a 16.
Okay.
So
Bonus action attack?
one bonus action attack.
Yep.
Oh god, that dice ran away. That is a 18 to hit.
But 18 will hit.
The headbutt does a whopping 6 points of damage.
All right, that looks like it hurt him. Right, Thorond. The queso golem remains. It took radiant fire from you. So,
Yes.
and the tiefling looks on his last legs. What would you like to do?
Queso Golem.
Mm-hmm.
The same thing again, Sacred Flame.
Okay.
So it has to roll the
Oh,
saving
yes,
throw.
got it. I actually made an 18 that time.
Ah, okay. That takes care of it. My cantrip does nothing.
Okay. Any bonus action? Any movement?
Yes, I'm going to back away so that I can get out my weapon
Okay.
next round.
All right, sounds good. Farkan.
All right. We're going to try the poison spray again.
All right. Does a 14 save?
No.
Ah, damn it. Okay.
Shoot. Come on, dice. All right. Do I roll again? Is that what?
You just roll your damage.
Yep. Which one is it again?
I think it's a D12.
Yeah.
Anyway, he only has 2 hit points left, so he dies.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. And
Super
when he dies, the queso golem seems to collapse into a pile of steaming cheese. Shadows Across Rooftops, you wake up. You were only asleep for a second, and you look around. Your allies are still asleep. The fire is undisturbed, so is your campsite. It's almost as though you fought them in a dream.
Dun dun dun.
The rest of the
Riley?
night passes uneventfully.
There's no cheese on any of us.
No, there is no cheese on any of you, but for the next hour, you have a craving for Havarti.
Only the next hour?
Only the next hour, yeah. So all of you will wake up and you're tired, maybe a little sore, but you didn't expend any resources. You're able to break camp and continue on to King's Reach.
I was about to say I need another long rest after that long rest.
What would you like to do?
Out of character question. So
Yes.
my HP is back to max.
Yep, you didn't take any damage. And nothing
Oh.
happened.
Just feel worse for wear.
Yeah. Only if you all had died would there have been consequences. Whoa.
Cheesy consequences.
Oh.
I
I have
mean,
to say the whole Dallas theme here was pretty cheesy, Gary.
Wow. Okay. So you're able to advance toward King's Reach. It takes you maybe 4 hours as you continue north to get to the town. The walls begin to come into your view as you're walking. They're made of stone. They're fortified with earthen ramparts. There are a few towers that dot the walls. The road is leading sort of directly into a central gate. The gate is open. There are guards there. There's a few people passing back and forth, but it's not a busy thoroughfare at this time of the season. As you get closer to the door, you are scrutinized by the guards that are on the ground and in the towers. They don't really say anything as you enter. When you go inside, there's an inn, there's a tavern, there's a large smelting works, which is sort of the central focus of the town. It's not operational right now. There's a bit of smoke coming out of the stacks, but nothing significant. What you might find interesting, perhaps, is that there are a lot of buildings that are boarded up that were clearly once shops, but now are no longer in operation. Wentuz is easily able to give you directions to the shrine of Timora whenever you're ready to go there.
What's the citizenry vibe? Like, is there a lot of people here? Is the streets empty?
There's not a ton of people. There are people going about their business. It's not nearly as busy as Raven's Bluff. It's definitely a provincial town as opposed to a larger city. But the people who are walking around aren't really strolling. They're clearly walking places with purpose.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there any cheese smells in the area? I've had a hankering.
Make me a perception check.
Ooh. 14.
There is an overwhelming odor of cheese coming from the tavern.
two birds, one stone.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay. You guys head to the tavern.
Yes, Lop would want a drink anyway before it'd be rude to show up empty-handed.
Okay. So you both go to the tavern. It's called Ken's Kettle. And there's a long bar, there's a few tables. There's a human behind the bar, and he says, "Hi, my name is Darko. How can I help you?"
Darko, we need cheese, importantly, and then a couple bottles of your strongest to go.
Hey, you're in luck. We made cheese soup today.
Hey, that's like you can just keep using the same containers over and over again.
More
Take
or
it all to
less.
go.
We don't.
Right? Do you have it to go? Do you have cheese soup to go?
I might
Have
be
you
able
put it
to.
in one of your empty bottles.
I was thinking about maybe putting it in a loaf of bread for you. I know. Aren't I
Yes.
delightful?
That is brilliant and delightful.
It's almost patent pending.
That's everything is technically almost patent pending.
So he'll put the you can have inspiration, Todd. He puts some cheese stew or cheese soup in a bread bowl for anybody who wants it. He gives you your drinks. You're able to drink it without problems. You can stay as long as you like. He doesn't have any issues.
That's not the point of to go. We wouldn't stay.
All right, then you may leave.
I would attempt to carry as much as I possibly can for my new friends.
Okay. All right. So
Cheese. Anybody? Did anybody else have weird cheese dreams last night? Is this normal for you folk?
Nothing's normal with us.
I did
Anyway,
wake up
cheese
and
for
my
everyone,
stomach was very
cheese,
cramped.
cheese.
I'll have some cheese.
So you're able to your Wentus can direct you to the shrine of Timora, and you hear the flow of water as the Vesper River crashes on the other side of the wall. The shrine, there's a low wall that's surrounding an open air altar, and there's a statue which most of you recognize as Timora. There's a large figure who has his back turned to you, and he seems to be tending a small flower garden.
Do I recognize the figure?
Yes, you recognize the figure as Lop.
Lop! I have that drink I don't owe you.
He turns around and says, "Oh, Wentus, my old friend. What
Lop.
news of the sea?" He
Lop.
sort of turns around. He's wearing simple robes, but what you notice immediately is that this is a supremely muscular creature whose body is trying to fight its clothes. He has a soft, round, a pronounced jaw, but soft, round features. Actually, everybody can make me nature, history, religion, any kind of check you want to try and figure out what kind of creature this is.
19.
15.
Okay.
22.
Five.
12.
Anybody who got greater than 10 recognizes that Lop is actually a half ogre. Oh, yes, Wentus. What news? What news of your adventures from beyond the lands we know?
I've my spiritual journey has been very successful. I entirely missed a fight where my ship got involved with a bunch of flaming beetles. I guess it was actually, I think one of the better decisions I've made. But I've brought some new friends. They've come in with me for a nightcap.
Oh,
They think they have a few questions for you.
greetings. Any friend of Wentus is a friend of Lop. Please, introduce yourself. What brings you to my shrine?
Grizzle just like nudges Shadows like, you're up.
It is wonderful to meet you, Lop. We are here. Wentos has brought us because, well, are you familiar with the shrine in Raven's Bluff that was terribly, terribly, unfortunately, we'll say desecrated? It was
Oh,
awesome. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
yes. I did hear about the shrine being destroyed by some natural event. Many of my colleagues have returned to Master to ponder the wisdom of the lady in the destruction of their temple. I, however, continue to tend my garden, completely unburdened by such thoughts. Because look, and he points up to the statue. My statue is fine.
That has always been a very fine statue, Lop. You're not wrong.
Well, we found this stuff, and I just start pulling out the like red cloak or
He
red fabric.
he crinkles up his nose a little bit and is like, "Oh, oh, that is a fell find, no matter how you look at it."
No, I mean this red cloak, not my chicken. This stuff over here.
Ha 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 ha. Oh, a foul and paltry joke.
Oh, okay, great, great. Wonderful. So, I don't know what this means. Do you think that Lady Doom might have had something to do with the destruction of Timura's temple in Raven's Bluff?
Certainly looks that way.
It's a theory.
Oh, that
Working
is
here.
unfortunate for everyone. I can't imagine what that means. I will have to write. I will have to write the clergy in Master and let them know.
Do you even have... You look a little light-handed here. Do you even have staff left to send a Master?
No, I was just going to send a letter. Occasionally they go out once a month or so.
We might have done something that makes time a bit more important in this current situation.
Oh, what was that?
Well,
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
there was we've been informed of a prophecy,
Oh.
and we definitely didn't do anything that we weren't supposed to.
Good, good.
But yes, most recently, a bit of this prophecy has come to us.
Okay.
That says, "But she who smiles may be our shield, should she find us righteous, and our homes will soon be healed, should the lady smile on us."
Oh, it's not a very good poem, all things considered, but I can see why you would come here, particularly given that the Temple of Timura in Ravensbluff was destroyed by some foul force, as in evil, not chicken-shaped.
We don't know that the chicken wasn't responsible, but we're assuming he's not.
We're keeping a close eye on him.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So that prophecy that you mentioned sounds very similar to one that I am familiar with. He sort of goes to his notebook and he closes his eyes for a second and he says, when the heart of the mountain is healed, her aspirants will she forewarn. When the heart of the mountain is healed, an unlikely family is born.
Huh. Huh. Yeah. That sounds pretty similar to other pieces that we've heard, but much more in a much more positive sort of way.
Yeah. Yes. I can't say that I'm familiar with the verse that you've told me, but it does sound like... I don't know. Is there more to the poem that you can share? The verse about the shield, is there anything that precedes it? Or is
There
that the
is.
only one?
No, we have 2 more verses.
Oh.
Ahem. When the heart of the mountain bleeds, the clan will rise and fall. When the heart of the mountain bleeds, her suffering will curse us all. When the heart's guardians are freed, her aspects are revealed. When the heart's guardians are freed, the surface world shall yield.
And then the third verse, I assume, follows in sequence.
Yes.
It seems as though the prophecy is referring both to the lady and her sister, the maid of misfortune. It's been some time since my lady has been so entangled with her sister.
I mean, sisters, right?
I mean, I have no sisters. I'm an only child, so I can't really say from my own experience. But if you say so.
So, your gloriousness, would you know anything about a way for Timora to find someone, say 6 someone's righteous?
There is a place that I sometimes go to commune with the lady. She has never answered me back, but it's considered a holy place for people of my faith. It's about an hour east along the river. There are high grasses that surround it, and, well, there's a large stone. If you follow the river, I'd have to say you wouldn't be able to miss it. Unless you couldn't see it. Otherwise, you can't miss it.
You said about an hour east?
About an hour east along the river, yes, toward the Earth-Fast Mountains. Earth Spur Mountains, my apologies. I get them confused.
And we just hang out there and talk to Her Lady?
That's what I would do.
Should we bring any offering?
Oh, that is a wonderful idea. He will bring you a small candle made of incense. You could light this. As I said, it's never worked for me.
And again, we also have the chicken.
Yeah, we could give it the chicken.
Oh dear.
When do you have any... He sort of looks at you and says, do you have any thoughts? Is there anything else I've forgotten?
I don't think so. Do I know anything else?
No, he says, remember that one time you tried to spiritually commune with Timora at the rock? Oh,
That was just once. We don't need to talk about it.
okay.
I loved Timora in a way that Timora meant to be loved, and that is all between me and my goddess.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, it's about an hour east, so you can't miss it.
All right.
Okay, quickly
Right.
ushering everybody away from no more stories, Lop. Okay, usher away.
Let's go, team.
All right, what would you...
Good to see you as always, friend.
Oh, you! I look forward to hearing more stories of the sea. Here in King's Reach, we don't get many stories of the sea, far beyond the places we can see. In the
I
sea.
haven't checked in on my boat. It might have sank.
Oh, that would be unfortunate. Perhaps you should have.
Well, wouldn't be the first time I've missed port. So well, adventure on. So long, friend.
Okay, so you're able to sort of go off and do whatever you like now.
To the east.
Yeah.
Yeah, about an hour away.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you walk east The Vesper River isn't quite as powerful or large as the Fire River, but it's still a mighty river nonetheless. You travel east for about an hour. It's actually closer to an hour and a half. Your legs aren't quite as long as his. And you come to a large open space. The ground around you is flat, and in its center is a large rock. It's about 6 feet high, 4 feet wide. But what you can tell, it's clearly not a stone that's native to the vast. Anybody that has stone cutting, smithing, proficiency with mason's tools, nature, or history, you can make a check if you like.
I am, smith tools, because I have to etch my runes in, so what would that be? Investigation?
No, proficiency plus your intelligence bonus.
Okay.
Or wisdom if you prefer.
Let's do wisdom.
Okay.
17.
All right. Anybody who got over 13, it looks like this is an exotic type of alabaster, but firmer than alabaster. Alabaster can tend to be soft, and it's definitely not native to this part of the vast. It was definitely brought here by someone for some purpose. What would you all like to do?
Should I cut the chicken's head off on the rock, or what are we doing here?
Not yet. What's the?
Let's
Didn't we
light
get
the
some
candle.
incense? Let's light the candle first.
Okay, yeah,
Do the
that sounds
chicken
good.
later.
I thought we took away his chicken privileges.
This was your idea, Farcan. I'm just backing you up on this one.
No, just wait a minute. If the candle doesn't work, then we'll chop the chicken's head off. It's fine.
No.
All right.
Okay. So you light the candle. What do you do with the candle?
Place it on the rock,
Okay.
and greet Timora.
Okay.
Yeah. Do we have? Is there something you have
Utmost
to say?
reverence.
Does anybody touch the rock?
Wen will do it.
Okay. So when you touch the rock, you hear a voice in your mind that says, "Why do you seek me?
Fortune favors the bold.
Why do you think I can help?"
Well, if you are Timora, then... Well, my friends here have some bold actions that they need taken care of. Something about saving the world.
You can answer these questions by yourself.
I don't think I can.
Look inward.
There's a lot of me to look into.
You can answer these questions by yourself.
I think I found a recording, everyone.
God damn it.
Look inward. Make me an insight check.
Ten.
Yeah, you can tell that as you're talking to Timora, the phrases are repeating. And they don't always, when you're talking to the goddess, your conversation doesn't always make sense. She says things that you wouldn't expect her to say in relation to things.
Take my paw off of the stone. That's not Timora. That's a weird Timora on a loop. Anybody else is free to try to touch the thing and have their head go sideways for a moment. But that's not Timora. Something's amiss.
I'll touch it.
Okay. What do you say?
Who are you?
Why do you seek me?
Now you see why I was kind of going cross-eyed. Yeah.
For knowledge.
Look inward.
I am.
You can answer these questions by yourself.
It's broken.
She's gonna tell you to look inward next. Keep going.
Okay. I'll try.
Okay, Grizzle, you put your hand on the rock. What do you say?
I want to make a bet.
Why do you think I can help?
Aren't you Lady Luck?
Why do you seek me?
I pull my hand off. Yeah, no, it's the same shit.
All right.
Does anybody want to do anything else?
Do we investigate this or something? Is there some kind of check we could
Yeah.
do?
Can I check magic on it?
Maybe.
So yes, there are checks you can do. You can definitely detect magic, Farcan.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, make me an Arcana check.
I got an 11.
Okay, you got an 11. You get there is not strong magic attached to the rock, but it is evocation.
Hold on. Were there any clues in your weird poetry?
Were there any clues?
Shadows. The one Shadows has written down, not the doctor's weird poetry. just to make sure that we're clear here.
There are probably some clues. Part of the mountain, heart guardians, suffering, more suffering. She who smiles may be our shield should she find us righteous. But this just feels like an answering machine, not like a test.
Well, this could be just looking for the correct response.
That's true.
Although that doesn't answer why it's a sequence then.
Orond is the most righteous among us. Would they have a better chance?
I can't
Maybe
but
we have to
try.
ask it where the heart of the mountain is so we can go heal it.
Huh?
Well, you, not me. I feel like I'm going to wander off here in about an hour and a half.
Do you want to give it a try?
Yeah. Hands back on the tablet, asking about the heart of the mountain.
You're asking about the heart of the mountain?
Yes.
Look inward.
Am I the
Right.
mountain?
Why do you think I can help?
Magic.
You can answer these questions by yourself.
22.
Why do you seek me?
Fire starter.
Look inward.
Man. Talking to this thing gives me a headache. Okay.
All right, I'm gonna put my hand on it and see what
Okay.
I can maybe say.
What would you like to
You
say?
want to take a hit? It's your turn. It's not very fun.
Okay. Yep, I'm gonna try. Hello, Tamora, Lady of Luck.
Mhm.
How's it going?
Why do you seek me?
To see your smile.
Why do you think I can help?
Ah, jeez. Like this.
I think this tomorrow's broken. Does anybody have another one?
Magic 8 Timora. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Timora, and Timora after that.
What if we ask Phil?
Oh.
Brilliant!
Brilliant.
Yep.
What am I going to ask Phil?
Oh, the hard questions.
That's still with Ask Timora.
Phil.
I asked Phil where the last pages of the book. Let's cut to the heart of the chase here.
Okay. Is that what you want to do? Okay.
That's what I would like to do, but
Yeah, I mean, Dr. Mordek seems in line with this. And Phil says, "Hey, you want to know where the last page is? All right, I'll tell you. They're going to tell you when you get back to Raven's Bluff anyways. But the last page has appeared, as it were. But I got to tell you, you ain't going to like where it appeared. It appeared in the lair of a dragon named Flixel. And I tell you, they're going to send you to get it. So this is your look into the future. Because as soon as you get back, that little dude is going to say, hey, you aren't going to like what I got to ask you to do, but I'm going to ask you to do it anyways.
You're a treasure, Phil.
You know what? You ain't wrong, monk.
Thanks, Phil.
Hey, no problem. Does anybody want to do anything to the stone to look around or check it out?
I'll just like hit it with my smith tools set and see if I can like etch some stuff into it or something.
Yeah, sure. Make me a Smith's tools check. So proficiency plus wisdom. Like Grizzle was here or something?
Yeah, I'm definitely just trying to put Grizzle was here in
Okay.
here. WUZ. That's a nat 1, baby.
So you actually you are trying to put Grizzle was here, but you stub your thumb and you don't actually write anything at all.
Damn it.
That would hurt. You should probably give up after that. That's gonna like throb for a
Well,
while.
I'm pretty skilled at this, so I feel like the magic rock made me stop doing it. Like that wasn't me. Like I'm pretty good at the smithing. Don't you worry.
Does anybody want to make an investigation or perception check on the stone?
Yes,
All right.
I will.
Okay.
Ooh, natural 20. And then I have a +4.
Okay, so Thoron, you notice immediately that as Grizzle's trying to like bang on the stone, there's actually small scroll cases that are tucked in the bottom beneath the stone, as though they were left there purposefully but covered up a little bit. You actually see 7 such cases.
Ah, suspicious case, to be sure. Let's have them out. All of them.
Okay. Are you just going to open them up in turn and read them out to everybody?
No, I'm just going to pull them out for now
Okay.
and see what happens.
Sounds good. Nothing happens when you pull them out, other than disturbing the dirt that was around them.
Before he pulled it out, was there room for an 8th one? An 8?
Yeah, absolutely.
Scroll
You could
case?
have dug out a little hole and put something under for sure.
Because we have that extra one. That is not waterproof. It's a good thing I didn't get it wet.
Was it just tucked under, or was it like? Are these like slots in the stone?
No, they're definitely not slots in the stone. It's kind of like people just dug underneath the stone, slid the scroll case, covered it up with dirt. Almost like I don't want to say offering. Offering's not the right word, but sort of like a salutation.
Okay, let's start reading, folks.
Okay, so the first one says, "Lady, smile upon the child of Telenor and Darko." Amy, I'll put this in our chat so you don't have to write it down. "Lady, smile upon the child of Telenor and Darko. Their struggle has been too great." The second one is just why exclamation point question mark. The third one says, "Lop always has the answers, but only if you ask him the right questions. It's actually quite annoying." The third is, "My lady, I am vexed. I believe, but why can't fortune favor the humble or the timid?" The next one is, "They came to me in a dream again. 30 black fingers. The rest is destroyed by water." The second last one is, "Why is Lop so forgetful? He can always help me, but he can't remember anything." And the last one is, hang on, I'm just sort of checking this out here. The last one is, "Fortune, if you've ever been a female to begin with, fortune, be a female tonight." Sinatra is clearly going to be a recurring theme in our campaign. I mean, I've already made spiritual enmity of him. What's the worst that can happen?
The mob. Hmm.
I think we just gotta ask Lop the proper question, but what are we trying to answer? Yeah, why did Flip send us here? Just to investigate, right?
Yeah, so he said that because he found the third verse of that poem, which he talked to you about before, like that you found about before, he thought you should talk to, well, you all sort of in concert decided that going to talk to somebody about Timora was a good idea. And that's why you're here, because the Temple of Timora was clearly destroyed by some foul creature.
Yep. Hmm. Do we just need to ask Lop the right question then?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Where's the last page, I guess? But we know that now because we asked Phil.
Phil said we would learn stuff as soon as we got back to Ravens. So
Should we ask about the heart? Did we ask Lop about what are the hearts of the mountain is?
I don't think we did.
no, we only learned about that getting here.
Yeah, maybe that's what we need to ask him to clarify.
Sure. Are you going to head back?
Yeah, let's hustle back.
Yeah, let's go back.
Okay. So you head back, and it takes you again about an hour and a half to get there. And as you approach, Lop is sort of he's sort of excited to see you, and he says, "Oh, my friends, I'm so sorry. I tried to catch up with you, but I couldn't. I'll be honest with you, I didn't try very hard, because I get tired quite quickly. But I
That's relatable,
remembered
man.
there's actually something written on the base of the statue here in King's Reach. Didn't occur to me until after you left for the rock. It says, she who smiles will bide her time till the book of gates unfurls. It is we who'll suffer misfortune's wrath while secret portals swirl. To solve these ancient problems vast, the book must be complete. It was written on the bottom of this statue right here that you all saw when you came. But I forgot to mention it at the time.
Oh, Lop.
Really sorry about that. Sometimes, my memory tends to get away from me. That's why I have this book. And he sort of opens it up, but there's literally nothing written on any page.
Oh, Lop, you're
Lop.
delightful.
Oh,
Lop, do you know who's been leaving scrolls under the rack?
oh, yes. Well, many adherents of Timora visit the place to try and commune with the lady. Sometimes they'll leave messages that they want her to hear, because as I said, she's never spoken to me. So they leave messages in hopes that she will answer them.
What did you call the place?
Who doesn't really have a name. It's just sort of a sacred rock place. I'm not a marketing guy. I'm not so much for the branding. That's more for the folks in Mulmaster. Yes, but it's always been so long as I've been here for lo upon 14 years now. Or is it 44? I can't remember. But as long as I've been here, it's been sacred, and we would take our people out and they would leave their offerings to Timora in the form of notes. Farkan, you look like you have something you'd like to say.
Yeah, have these people been touching the stone as well? And what happens when they touch it?
I myself have never touched the stone. I suppose I never thought about it. Generally speaking, we considered it to be a holy relic, so we never really touched it.
Yeah, don't worry. We totally respected that as well. Never
Oh,
touched it.
good,
yeah, very
good.
respectful.
Super
Utmost
respect.
dignity.
Good, good. I'm glad to hear that you respected our traditions as well.
Yeah, totally. Lop, is there any? Did anybody ever leave a scroll here? Maybe that would fit into a canister this size, and it just never made it to the rock.
Not that I can recall. No,
Look within yourself.
but I can't see inside myself. That's a weird thing to say.
It is, isn't it? Yes.
Huh. Do you mean spiritually? Or
Somebody say spirits?
yes,
Not
I
that kind
did,
of spirit.
but not that kind of spirit. He looks at Farkan. Jinx on you. Ha ha ha.
What was the other things the rock said?
The rock said 4 things. It said, where is it? Why do you seek me? Why do you think I can help? You can answer these questions by yourself and look inward.
Oh damn.
Look inward. All right.
Felt when
Maybe
you
she's
needed
on
it.
this like voice, like repeating thing as she's biding her time. Maybe, and we gotta finish the book first, maybe, and then she'll talk to us. I don't know. She's biding her time, so she's just put herself on this loop of questions.
Yes, I don't know. I've never spoken to her. She's never spoken to me, but I've also never touched the rock because, you know.
Well, I think Lop, you and the rock would get along pretty good. So if you did touch it, that might be interesting for you. You guys might get just stuck there for a long time.
Yes.
But do you know anything about the heart of the mountain? Does that ring a bell?
The heart of the mountain. No. No. I heard there was some trouble in Trollheart Barrow some time ago. But I don't really know much about what happened there. Maybe you could find out when you go to Raven's Bluff.
Off to Raven's Bluff we go.
Yes, I don't know much about the South. I tend to stay here, take care of my garden, and talk to the rock. It's fairly solitary, as you can imagine.
You just say, talk to the rock,
Well,
Well, he doesn't
yes.
touch it.
but you don't touch it.
no,
You should,
of course
you should
not.
touch it.
Why?
Lop, you should touch it.
Two questions about that. One, why should I touch it? And 2, why do you want me to touch it?
You can
Fun.
answer these questions by yourself.
Look within.
Oh, okay. Do you have any further questions for me, or may I go back to tending my garden?
We obviously don't know the right things to ask him.
I think we've learned
Little
everything
ravens.
that we can out of our good friend Lop.
Okay. Don't forget, did you make a copy of the inscription that is the base of this statue that you saw as soon as we met for the first time?
Absolutely.
Oh, good.
I trust in shadows to have done that.
Okay. Well, I wish you luck on your trip back to Raven's Bluff. I hope you don't fall into a heart of the mountain or something like that.
Thank
We could.
you. Thank you.
All right, so what would you all like to do?
Ravens.
Ravens.
I guess we gotta go back. Yep.
Back,
Okay.
yep,
Uh,
we're going back.
those spirits he was talking about sound like a great idea.
Okay.
We'll
You're-
get some. Let's get some more road pops from Darko at Ken's Kettle.
Absolutely. You're able to return to Ken's Kettle and get some road paps, and you're able to make your way back to Raven's Bluff. You make camp again, and while your dreams are cheese-filled, they're of the soup in bread bowl variety as opposed to golem for riding,
it's
and nothing
much better.
troubles you on your way back. You return, and there's a note that says, as soon as you return, click this button, and I'll know, and I'll come and see you all, because I've got something to tell you.
Is the note in that voice? Wait, there's a button? Is somebody talking to us?
No, the note is by Flip, so I'm talking to you in his voice because he wrote it.
Got it. Oh boy. Dragon, here we come. Okay, let's do that.
Okay, so you send the message, and it's not long after. That Flip arrives on your doorstep, out of breath once again. And he says, "Oh, guys, oh man,
Busy
Ooh.
couple days for you, Flip?
No, I'll be
Speed
honest.
walking. Speed walking.
I just walked sort of quickly. My legs aren't that long, and I wanted to come right away. I just need just one, like, God, I need a nap now. Okay, so what did you find out? Because I've got some news for you, and you're not gonna like it.
What?
We heard you were going to say
I go
that.
find a dragon.
Wait, how did you
Just
know?
a lucky meeting with
Lucky
a
guess.
legend goddess. It's all. Go ahead and tell us your news.
Yeah.
Oh, I was just gonna tell you that Delshandra found the last page, but you aren't gonna like where it is.
Oh.
Yes, go on. We know.
No, I mean that's literally it.
No, we're just
Oh,
not going to like it.
She didn't tell you where it was? Okay.
No, I mean she told me, but I was gonna use it as a cliffhanger for our next session. But then you guys used a magic bag to ruin the whole thing. So now I'm just here hanging out with no cliffhanger.
Well, some cliffs don't hang. Okay.
And that is where we're going to end this session. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much to our amazing players who make this an absolute joy every time we do it. To our generous donors who destroyed not one but two of our funding goals. So we've raised tonight from donations alone $755. When you combine that with our seat auction, when you combine that with our silent auction, when you combine that with all the sponsorship money raised, we've raised $3,000 from this game. Thank you so much for your generosity. We are incredibly, incredibly thankful for everything that you've done. Thank you for enjoying the game. Thank you for sticking with us. Thank you for your boons, your banes, your positive notes on social media and in the chat. We are so grateful. I'm going to give these amazing players an opportunity to say goodbye. But before that, I have an obligation that I need to live up to.
Oh, yeah. Singing.
And I'm not going to enjoy it. Okay.
We are, though.
Try enjoying it this time. Maybe it'll go better.
It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Amen. I'm gonna go out to run and let myself get absolutely soaking wet. It's raining men. Hallelujah. It's raining men. Every specimen. Tall, blonde, dark and lean, rough and tough, strong and mean. Other than It's Raining Men, I have no idea how that song goes, so I apologize. But thank you very much for hitting that $500 goal. We are going to have to add a third song goal, which is at $750 for our next game, which is on June 26th. If somebody could put ! series in the chat, our next game is on June 26th at same time, same group of people. Thank you very much. Our silent auction is still going on as well, so please do visit that. But let us sign out with our amazing cast. Ed, please start us off.
Okay, thank you very much for putting up with us, and come back next time, because we finally have something that is probably going to kill us to face. So, well, thanks. It was great. Bye.
Amy.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. If you're interested in dog pictures, you can follow me on Twitter at LADYDZRA. And we talk game stuff, and Gary uses lots of GIFs in his replies to me. So stick around for that too.
Emma.
Thanks, everyone. I had a great time, as always. Please check Cyberpunk Independence out because we have even more streaming fun. And thanks for everyone for donating tonight. We raised quite a bit of money, and we had a lot of fun. Bye.
Blair.
No, just thanks to everybody. I'm excited to face a dragon in the game called Dungeons and Dragons. So next month is gonna be exciting. And like Ed, I don't know, like me and Shadows died this game. Not like died, but these fights are getting a little tough, so I'm pretty worried.
Yeah.
Did we feel a little bit more experienced tonight? I don't know.
I don't know. But remember, we all have potions
True.
that we didn't use.
That's true.
There's one common
And a
potion.
chicken.
And a chicken.
And a chicken. Amos. Yeah, don't forget all our resources.
I mean, that's more experienced right there. You've got a chicken-shaped friend.
That's true.
Eric.
Thanks everybody for watching. Thanks for all the donations, and yeah, glad that you guys are out here supporting this awesome charity, and see you guys next month.
Todd.
Thank you all for letting me sit in on your table. This has been a fantastic experience. Thank you, Gary, for putting this together. Thank you, Ed, for the Forgotten Realms. I'd be kicking myself if I didn't thank you for that. If you want more Dungeons and Dragons, http discord.citadelgeek.ca. Every Thursday night we do Adventure League. Everybody's welcome. Please come hang out.
So my last thank you is, of course, to all of you watching, to our amazing players. You all make this work so worth it. We are closing in with today's total on $20,000 raised since last September. We are going to hit 30,000 by the end of September. That's my goal, and whatever I can do to make that happen is going to happen. So stay tuned for lots of news which is coming. And I want to say thank you to all of our donors, but especially our biggest donor tonight, who wins a Dice Vault from Talon and Claw for being the highest donor. The total is Hawkmere. So Hawkmere, congratulations. Thank you for your donations. You will get that beautiful Dice Vault from Talon and Claw. I'm sure he's just going to send it to you in your monthly subscription box. That's all from us. Follow us on Twitter at FortNerd, DOTCOM, for all the news that Quest for the Cure has to offer. But until next time, I hope you always roll with advantage. Thank you and have a good night.